Out on a cursory glance, it looks correct.
Up a bit. Come on, mix it up. Dupe it up. My chat gonna go out of emote and sub-only mode yet? Fucking hell. I'll do it. Whatever. Ah, shit. Oops.
Who's Seribot?
It's this super cool thing to stop like follow bots from being poop heads, and automatically adds a load of accounts to your banned list if they're sus. It's very, very helpful. It does tons of stuff. Hey, Woods. Hey, Luna Rose. Boring. No, you're boring, hey, Woods. And Colin. Hi, Colin. I don't have a mallet command. I have a bonk command.
He just wanted emote only chat like all.
He did. Colin is early. We stan Colin for being early. Thank you. So hi everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're all okay. Hey, what is that Arabic?
I think he wants us to be mad. It says Beepis.
Oh, it says Beppis! Oh.
Oh.
I know Beppis. I like Beppis. Pished we did.
Yeah, it all looks good, Kim.
You didn't get your tattoos today? Why? What happened? Let's do a face show. I just had my first real guitar practice since getting Corvid. Fuck yeah! I'm glad you don't have Corvid. Well, I'm glad you're not suffering from Corvid. That's what it's called now. It's Corvid. I've also permanently made the switch to these overlays because they're prettier. And we get a little map. A little map. Ugh, Beppis. Wait, crows are contagious? Wait, is a crow a corvid? Is a corvid a real word? What? I don't know. Pigeon's confusing me. What's a corvid?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It is. It's a species of crow.
Oh. Okay, congratulations on having crows, Colin. Corvidae is the name of the family that includes crows, ravens, jays, and magpies. Oh!
Google is not my butt friend.
It is your butt friend.
Bad butt spot.
Good butt spot.
No.
I love it. I love Google so much. It's my butt friend.
Only in incognito mode.
We waited over an hour in the seating place for her to get us and she didn't come. So someone tried to contact her and eventually she emailed all apologetic and rescheduled, but it sucks so much. That's dumb. Oh my god, the quote thing works. Finally. I have to copy 200 more quotes from Streamlabs to Stream Elements.
Oh, don't you hate that? That happened to me too.
It's so annoying, and there's no import function on the Mix It Up app that I use, so I have to copy and paste. Well, not copy and paste. I have to, like, you know, do it all, and it's
yeah.
I only got
Manually
100 done yesterday. Before I was just like, I need to go to bed. This is hurting my brain. But it's kind of fun revisiting all of the weird quotes that I have. Like, I don't remember any.
And going, oh, I remember that. Oh, but I don't remember that one. What the hell happened there?
Wait, quote 42. What do you mean no quote found? Fuck you. Wait, join me in my phone corner. I don't know what that means. Apparently Mike said it though.
It's the answer to the universe and everything.
42.
Mm-hmm.
Only 100. Shame. Yeah, well, it's a lot. You should see how many quotes I have. I literally have like 250 of them. I think. Oh, so I don't have to do 200 more. I have to do 150 more. I can't
There you go.
numbers. That's not that bad. Do not join Mike in his fun corner. Why not? Hi, Marle. How you doing today?
I'll bring Google my butt friend.
Take your butt friend on a date, you know, to the fun corner.
This is why I don't stream anymore.
Hi, Pixie Bazaars. How you doing? Mike has his own corner. Of course he does. It's Mike. And I can say that because he's not in the voice chat with us and he's held up because he got caught by a train cancellation or something. And that's when I hear his voice and I'm like, I didn't notice him join the fucking chat again. Like a moron. Very warm. It's 90 degrees. Is it 90 degrees?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm making it.
Oh, it's a corner. Oh! I hate myself.
That's okay. I don't remember if I told this one last time or not, but I'm gonna tell it again.
Do it.
Did you know that teal is the best color?
I mean,
It's
I love it.
scientifically proven.
Ah! Ah!
This is why I had a bit of sound effect on my channel.
I'm gonna get that. Scientifically. I'm saying good.
Teal and cyan are different colours.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. Ha.
I actually missed what you said completely.
Cyan and teal are different colours. One's a greeny
I
blue,
know.
the other one's a bluey green.
Green. Cyan's more blue and teal's more green.
Yes. Colors. I just like the colors. They're pretty. I'm doing good.
I hated picking out paint. Did you know there's a million names for white?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, like eggshell white.
Do we know how delayed Paraxia?
He only said a little late, but I don't know what that means. Although we could just ask Luna Rose, like, did you know where Mike is? Do you have a tracker on him? You should have a tracker on him just in case Google is his butt friend too.
If they don't, his parole officer.
Is what?
If they don't, his parole officer will.
True.
Oh,
Olympic
okay.
white, vintage white. The guitar world is full of weird whites. Alpine white. I bet alpine white's pretty just because snow is pretty. I'm glad you're doing good, Marle. He's nearly home. He's just got off the bus. Thank you.
Snow is not pretty.
I like snow. But like,
You clearly don't live where you get a lot of snow.
we don't get snow here. Snow is a pipe dream.
Take ours. Go right ahead.
Snow is like being rich and famous. Like you can dream that it'll happen, but it's probably not gonna.
I think it's the opposite.
You
I
can
think
dream it'll happen, and some guy on telly is going to tell you it's coming every week, but it's
Yeah.
never going to actually arrive.
Exactly. I want to live somewhere that doesn't have snow. I think I'm just gonna move in where you live, Pixie, and I'll be really happy. You get to live in England. Does anyone
We
like
had
living in England?
We had the blizzard of the century at the beginning of May.
I remember you telling me about that.
End of April, beginning of May, something
Yeah.
like that, yep.
Alpine white is just white. Everything is just different off-whites. Love that for you. Have I missed anything?
But do we want to get into color theory here? Because I could totally talk about color theory for hours.
I didn't even know that there were theories about colors.
And it has to do a lot with space exploration, surprisingly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is now a color theory stream. Everyone post your color theories. If you have color conspiracy theories, post them too.
Mike's here.
Mike's here?
Can you hear me?
Yay!
Yeah. Hi.
Hello. Feel free to start. I've just got to scrounge down some food because I've not eaten since 10 o'clock this morning. I've had a very hectic day, I do apologise.
That's fine.
It's not very often I'm late, but
I was about to
train
say
getting
it's
cancelled
only
will do that.
It's all good. You are here now.
Right.
So it can be fun when you don't live in a city. I grew up with ice fishing and snowmobiling, and that was a lot of fun. But now I live in the city and it's just a pain in the ass. Whoa! I want to go on a snowmobile. They just sound really fun. Or like, I just want ice skating a lot. To be fair, like I'd love to be one of those people that's just like, you know, they're gonna go ice skating every winter or whatever, or snowboarding. That'd be so much fun. Snow would be a whole hell of a lot more fun if it stayed off the roads and the sidewalks. Yep, it's a selective snow. It only falls in one area, like on like grass.
See, we've had that before because the sun has been out and the pavement is hot, so it's only dusting the lawns and the rooftops, and it looks pretty.
Ah, kind of cute.
However, it does tend to freeze at night, still make the roads icy. But it looks like the whole world's covered in like cotton fields, if you've ever seen that.
I started playing Pokemon Fire Red and I'm somewhat hooked. My god, Fire Red is so good though. Fire Red and Leaf Green are probably one of my favorite Pokemon games. Like, easily.
Yeah, I showed her the benefit of having an emulator today.
Oh, emulators are dope.
Yeah, so she's got the John 1 for the phone, for Game Boy games.
Yeah.
Download Fire Red. I'm going to get her to play through Emerald as well.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
I have
Is
so
it blasphemous
many.
to say that Sun is my favorite Pokemon?
I don't think
But-
I've had anyone say that Pokemon Sun is their favorite Pokemon game.
It's a very
I
good
like
Pokemon
the
game.
tropical setting and
It's
the
kinda nice, to be
Alolan
honest.
forms of the old Pokemon, like especially. Yeah, I only know its honest trailer name, unfortunately. The fox with a lot of tails.
Oh, Ninetales.
Yeah, miles 9 tails per hour.
I did what I did with Sword with Pokemon Moon. Like I played through it for about a day and then stopped and it didn't exist to me. So I'm gonna have to stream it basically, so I can force myself to play it.
I kind of played it and Blue at about the same time. I started Blue, I got Sun for my birthday, so I played them both, and I liked Sun more than Blue. Those are the only Pokemon games I've played though.
Blue is my favorite, but for nostalgia purposes.
I hated it because my cousin was way too into it when I was younger.
That was probably what I was like. I was exhausting. Pokemon everything. It's Ninetales, it's the Pokemon you're talking about. Ah, yeah, I like Ninetales. Ninetales is cute. We don't get the luxury here in Washington and Idaho. The white billowy bullshit falls everywhere and makes people like me slip and smack their head. Oh, that's no, I don't want Mally to be in pain. Like that's no good. I don't want the snow to do that to Mally, please. I know all of the Pokemon Honest trailers names. I don't think I've ever seen a single Pokemon Honest trailer.
A bird. A big bird. A slightly bigger bird than that. You know, me and my friend have watched it so many times that we constantly quote it to each other.
I love that. I need to change my name in the Discord.
You changed mine!
Yeah. I'm changing it back to
Thank you.
Mycicle though. Wait, how the fuck? I've literally just forgot how to do it because I'm a moron apparently. There we go. Dude. And where is it? Change it name. There you go. There we go. Congrats, your name has been
please
changed.
watch those. Please watch those, Pixie. Especially if you're a Blue fan.
Please watch what? Oh, the Honest trailers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I will.
Just watch just all of them. There's movies and video game ones.
I'm gonna send you the
I think the
video
best
now.
movie one is The Lion King. honest trailer. I think that one's
I've
the
seen
funniest.
some, just not like a lot of them. I don't remember the
They've
last one that I
really
watched.
gone
Last one I watched might have been a
downhill.
Marvel one. Not sure which though.
They used to be way funnier. Although when they did Raya and the Last Dragon and made it a parody of the Avatar: The Last Airbender opening, that was pretty good.
Wait, it's just animals with superpowers? Yeah, that's a great thing. I like animals with superpowers. Can you imagine just walking down the road and a moose just like throws a tornado at you?
Idea. Pokemon My Hero Academia crossover.
I'm there for it.
Everybody's and everything has superpowers.
Yes. Absolutely, 100%. I don't remember who it was I was talking about this with. It might have been a stream conversation, but we were talking about the concept that real animals live in the Pokemon universe. And like, I think somebody said, like, we haven't seen them. But I was watching something yesterday about different, like, Pokemon mangas and stuff, and there's loads of fucking real animals in there. Also, Galad's frozen, and...
I see that.
Wait, while we are waiting, I decided everyone sees. What is it? What is it? Because it's a lot harder for me to get a display capture on this screen, because I don't have a display capture on this screen. You're talking about that with me? Ah, I knew it! I knew it! Wait, for the love of Christ, don't watch the Game of Thrones Season 1 trailer. Oh no, I'm going to, because I bet it's going to be really funny. Especially if they made it after Season 8. I know they probably wouldn't have, but that would be funny. Motorcycle chariots. Wait, something to do for D&D? Motorcycle chariots? Okay, okay. Pete, do you want to do motorcycle chariots in D&D?
They are actually a thing. In the
Yeah, he sent me a video of it on Twitter.
Avernus book. There's in the, I think it's the Descent of Avernus, the Devil book. They are in the first layer of hell. They actually have like motocross races.
What the fuck?
And there are stat blocks for like demon-powered motorbikes.
That
I'm fucking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I want it so badly, but I'm also really scared because, like, imagine being chased by a motorbike.
In character,
Demon on the back.
this is
Yeah.
a bad idea. Out of character, this is a bad idea.
In character, this is a great idea. Out of character, motorcycle demon's gonna be like, "Nyam." And I don't want it, but I do. The honest trailer for Season 1 of Game of Thrones is just, it's a bit more messed up than the actual show. It gets called out for everything. I mean, to be fair, the show was a little bit like, ooh.
It's also where they started with the boobs thing that I can't stand anymore.
The what, sorry?
You'll have to watch it to know what I'm talking about, because I'm not
The boobs thing?
Uh-huh.
Whose boobs?
Everybody's.
Khal Drogo's boobs.
I was just about to say, did you not watch the first season of Game of Thrones, or am I forgetting something?
No, I've watched
No,
it.
the honest trailer.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what boobs thing specifically, you know? Because it could have been
I was
any
gonna say,
boobs thing.
If my memory serves me correct, and normally it's pretty spot on, I remember a significant amount of titty in the first season of Game of Thrones.
Controversial
No,
opinion,
there
but
was a
too
lot.
many titty.
What?
Never too many titty.
Never.
Do you know what there wasn't enough of? Dragon, so it didn't balance each other out.
That's true.
Hmm.
What
That's
about
it.
dragon
They would have
tits?
fixed it by having more dragons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Because
and at this
everyone
point,
with
I'm not gonna
ADHD
watch it.
and fantasy likers would have been so engrossed with the dragons that we wouldn't have noticed as many titties. But there
That's
wasn't as many
true.
dragons. Therefore,
Yeah.
focused on more titties than I did dragons.
Yeah, throw me some dragons and I am happily distracted.
Yeah.
Something about a Starbucks cup. Oh! Yeah, there was that scene in the council, wasn't there, where there was a Starbucks cup in like season 8, where they were having that stupid let's give Bran Stark all of the power because he's so wonderful and amazing, despite having no character development for 4 seasons.
Yep.
I can't remember who it was, but one of my friends was like, when they were explaining why Brown was so important, they were like, "I can show the world through the arse of a squirrel." And every single time someone ever mentions Bran Stark to me, I remember that little jingle, and it makes me laugh.
I try to decide if I want to rewatch Game of Thrones. Not sure. Yeah, I've wanted to rewatch it for a while, but I know that I'm just gonna get to the, to the end and just be like, ugh.
Tell you what. As someone who has just finished rewatching the entirety of Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
it's now that because you're expecting it to be a bad ending, it's not that painful to watch.
Okay.
Because you know it ends badly, and you know it's a shitty writing ending, it makes it a lot easier to just go through and rewatch it, because you appreciate all the times where the writing was fucking fantastic.
That's
I
true.
will say, that is just me, but yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't exactly like the biggest hater of the last season of Game of Thrones.
I think it was an honest trailer, but it might not have been pointed out that season 8 is what it's like when anime catches up to where the manga is. And
Yeah.
it has to
Yeah.
write its own. Yeah. He was too busy writing Elden Ring, what can you say?
My finger butthole.
By the way, if we're ready to go. I'm almost finished eating.
Yeah?
Well, yeah, we can if you want.
If you're still writing stuff up or still organising stuff, that's fine. I did say as soon as I joined, if we're ready to go. I'm just gonna scram down real quick.
That's cool. That makes sense. We were so hyped for the amazing ending. It was so deflating. It was very deflating. Wait, new job title, Red Wedding Planner.
I hate it.
Thing in that it killed everyone's expectations.
But yeah, no, honestly, going through and watching it from start to finish a second time, the final season is a lot less of a hate like a insulting blow than it was the first time. So I do recommend watching it again, but now you have the knowledge you're not going to enjoy the ending, you'll appreciate other things more. Like Hodor. I wasn't even a big fan of Hodor the first time I watched Game of Thrones.
Oh,
but
I
watching it through the
loved
second
Hodor.
time. Yeah, watching it through the second time, he's probably one of the more interesting characters. And he said one fucking word.
Hodor. Next D&D character is just going to be Hodor.
Yeah. Side note, the person who plays Hodor, one of the nicest people I've ever seen
I've
be
heard.
interviewed.
I think I've seen him in some interviews. He seemed like a lovely man. Okay. I mean, I'm all ready if everybody else is ready, but it's mostly Pete that I'm.
Right. Yeah, I'm just real quick.
It's all right. Did I make all of them?
Take your time, brother man. Take your time. I'm in no rush.
I forgot to make one thing.
Oh wait.
I'm in a
Just
rush.
in case, because you buggers didn't decide what you were doing, so I've had to plan a bunch of stuff.
I think we're
Yeah,
pretty
we
set on checking on Krish, seeing if we can get the Queen healed without trying to get them seeds that are definitely going to kill her. And then
Tentacle Boy.
yeah,
Cough,
trying
cough,
to find the altar.
cough, cough, circus, cough, cough.
Yes.
Fun backstory stuff, cough, cough.
Yeah, circus people.
Is that
Before
that fun story that you mentioned? The one that I found a letter of covered in blood written by demons, yeah?
There's 2 circus stories. There's my backstory and then there's Mamba's backstory.
Okay.
I got my
Yeah.
daddy issues to work through, and we have Mamba's weird assassination demon circus thing.
Sorry.
Assassination Demon Circus sounds like a really good anime, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, a little bit.
What is it? Like a combination of Assassination Classroom and Mob Psycho 100? Are we talking
go
here?
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit of No Game No Life thrown in for fun.
obviously. If I'm creating this, is gonna be a little bit of No Game No Life in there.
Honestly, at this point, anything with Mob Psycho in, I'd be down to watch. I really would. I really
Isn't
would.
it
I'm
good?
so excited
So
for
good.
season 3. I'm so excited.
I'm only excited for 2 animes above it, and that's Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer.
I was a fool for
AOT
expecting.
can kiss my ass at this point. They're just going for money.
Yeah, that
so.
season was great, but fucking hell, why isn't it over yet? Not in a bad way. I want it over.
This is one of the very few times I get to bring this up in conversation. But we've got One Piece, which every week is like releasing episodes of the same quality of Attack on Titan, and they have been doing that for the last 2 years. What's their excuse?
COVID.
Well, that on top of that, but One Piece has still been doing it throughout COVID. But
I don't
the
get
argument
it.
I've got is One Piece isn't finished, and Attack on Titan, I read the last manga chapter 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then why isn't it over? Like, I don't want it to end because I'll be sad that it's over, but like, I want it to end because I want to see the culmination of the story.
That's it. Yeah. But like, yeah, it finished like I think 2.5, 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's been done a while. I'm kind of glad they waited on it though. Like, I didn't want it to be caught up with, because sometimes they need to omit things
Yeah.
to adaptation, and sometimes they omit like the worst things, and then the plot makes no sense. I'm glad they took their time, and honestly, I had no problems with season 4.
Okay, I am set. I'm ready to go.
Let's do it.
Good timing. I'm going to be done in about 30 seconds.
Sweet.
Cool. In that case, we'll begin the recap. So, previously, with our soul searches, you guys, now, a couple of months ago, reminds me, someone needs to pay 200 gold to Krish for the next month. A couple of months ago, you guys ended up banding together, strangers from different parts of the world, all tied together through circumstance, with these strange tattoos branded onto your skin after diving and delving into a strange altar, one that you have now come to know as altars of the calamity known as Egoth, a world-ending beast that has been chained and captured. You've learned that across your travels there are several of these. One for the sea, one for the sky, one for the land, the stars. Though only this one seems to have garnered your attention as you've begun to encounter cultists across the world of all various different races that have been working in an attempt to set Goth. Recently, you guys entered the town of Holgrist, having escaped from Dragon's Head and fled to another continent. You have entered into competitions. You've made bargains, you've had trades, and you recovered Feng, or at least got Feng back to who he should. When we last left off, Feng had shared his time with his family, who rejoiced in return of the image that they knew and the man that they loved. And the return of Nuki, his companion, his friend. You guys have all found yourselves eating breakfast together, sat around. The fuss over Feng has started to die out. Family have started to go about their business. The four of you find yourselves alone. You've got tasks, you've got leads, and you've got some loose direction, as well as some more words, brain work, as well as some contracts, actually, that you placed for some construction on Krish. That is very soon, within the next day or two. I believe both of them were from Toronto. And I believe you also got a little bit of help from Sandris, the apothecary.
Sounds about right.
You guys have a moment to discuss as a party the moves you wish to make. Remind each other of the tasks that you have, or the possibilities of adventure you can travel with.
Drink first.
Oh.
We need to go check on Krish first, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's fine.
I mean, we've left him there a while.
Yeah, he's probably just bored. Unless that we had kind of done something strange with him. Like, made him boring.
I want to see if we can get someone from the herd to help the queen. Maybe not have to travel all this distance and waste a bunch of time.
That's true.
Feng.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a different accent. I'm gonna get used to that. But do you think there's anyone in the herd right now that is like an exceptional healer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you reckon
I don't personally know, but Feng does.
You're right. Feng would know possibly 3 that might be up to the task. The least likely of them is actually your mother, who does a lot of herbalism. The next would be Aisha, the seer's apprentice, and finally Dashtu, the spirit seer themselves, would be with your intelligence and understanding of medicine. If you're hurt, they're the people you'd go see.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a really specific flower that we needed to get?
Yeah.
That only grew in a really specific place?
Yeah, right next to some really big bads.
Yeah. This isn't even the first time we've had to go and get a really specific flower in a really specific place.
What flower?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called. But the last time we had to go go get a really specific flower, we found Paraxia in a load of rocks, and there was an old lady. Yeah, she was a bitch. She was a bitch. Kind of want to go pay her a visit and kick her in the teeth, but she's miles away, so let's not do that.
Well, I mean, if we've got a day to kill, I'm still. First of all, we need to have a rest, because I don't instinctively remember having a rest.
You guys would have just finished long rest.
Okay,
that's the next morning, because you guys would have long rested when Feng reappeared in the morning.
Yeah, I believe it was mentioned at like the end of the session.
Okay, I may have missed that, which is good.
I'm surprised that my memory.
You guys have all benefited from the long rest.
Nice.
Okay, that is good, because I was looking like ass.
Also, fun side note: I've been sat on these circus tickets for what feels like a millennium now, and I want to go see my mom.
When's the circus supposed to be here?
Oh, it transports us to it. I think.
Oh.
I don't remember this. Can I roll a history check so I could remember the specifics of the circus tickets, please?
Make a history check. It has been a while, so make it a disadvantage.
Nice. Okay, that's a good first roll. That's a not bad second roll. Okay. History. I love being a bard. 16.
16. You do recall the tickets you got from Hocus Pocus. Hawkus Hocus Pocus and Porcus Hocus Pocus
Of course.
were the two gnomes from the House of Hocus Pocus. They gave you these tickets, or they sold you these tickets, and they will, when used, transport you directly to the carnival if it is open.
And they didn't tell me how to know if it was open.
With your basic intelligence, you can assume that the ticket simply won't work, but it won't be destroyed if it's not open. It simply won't.
Okay. Cool. So yeah,
Hey,
there's
what?
that.
What benefit do we get from helping the queen exactly? I don't remember.
Oh, I just wanted to leave a town, not on fire, not pissing off the king, not pissing off a lot of strong people, not setting fire to their docks, not blowing a hole in the side of our turtle, not killing off all of our friends. Should I carry on?
Please
yourself
don't.
banished
We've done
from
so
home.
many
Yeah.
bad things.
So, talking about blowing a hole in the side of our tortoise, I've got a couple of things to do today. So, what I recommend, we stock up on some supplies. I'm gonna go see Krish.
I'm going with you.
No. I'm gonna go see Aisha because, well, I'm not gonna drag the old lady out too far. But
I
Aisha
should
seems
build her
spry
a
in her
chair
step,
so she doesn't have to walk.
Huh? No.
Yeah, just don't roll it down a hill this time.
Well, whose fault was that again? It wasn't my fault. Yeah, I see you looking around.
Oh, Aisha.
You wander off to find Aisha?
Yeah.
The rest of you?
Why exactly don't you want me to come see Krish with you?
I didn't say. I'm just in a rush because someone brought up the chair that I broke, and I don't want to get slapped.
I am gonna spend my time building another chair with better wheels that don't come apart. So it's like a reinforced wheelchair.
Make me a. Okay, so this time you're not doing it in a rush.
Yeah, I'm doing it as my performance of creation thing.
Remember, they only last for like
4 hours.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It allows you to create a rudimentary chair. It's exactly the same as the last one you made.
Up to 180 gold pieces worth of value. So I'm gonna
Pretty damn good chair.
Yeah,
Pretty damn
I'm
good
gonna
chair.
make it a pretty damn good chair.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
Just gonna sit in it and just be like, I'm really proud. Aisha's gonna love it. Wait, what was her name? Oh fuck. I don't remember anyone's names. The fancy fortune teller lady will know. She'll love it.
Feng, Galadesis, you guys want? As Marle begins this little ritual that takes a little bit.
Wow.
So find his dad. We haven't found his dad yet, has he? Hasn't seen him.
Feng, you did at the end of the last session you met up with your
Oh,
father.
cool. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, because you also saw his companion, which is the Bodhi, who is Nuki's father.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Feng's just gonna eat food.
He eats, enjoys some quiet time. Got it.
Since I'm funding it, I'm gonna go with Paraxia to pay for anything else we need for Krish.
Okay. So you head off with Paraxia. You guys know the way out of Feng's house. You have made this trip before, up to the shaman's hut. You do see the not as bulky as their kinsman of the herd, the short, blue-haired, almost sort of half-shaved cut of Aisha, the apprentice, sat out front, just seeming to be weaving something. They sort of look up and as you approach, and Oh, hello. He's still here.
Yeah. We've got a couple of things to do in town, but you know what? Pretty cozy here, so as long as we are welcome.
Do you
Of course.
suppose you could help us with something?
That depends on what the help is.
So we've been I got given a bit of a task by the counselor, just do me in, to find a very specific herb. And it was, I can't fucking remember. It is a seed that's on fire. Where's that note gone? Oh, my tablet's shit. They're like little seas. Then there's some flame salamanders where the land goes black, I think he said.
They're gonna make an action. I've never really heard of such a seed. But I know the land you're talking of.
Yeah, apparently there's like a seed that's on fire. It's very delicate. Anyway.
Our people don't tend to go there too much. The beasts don't like it. You're speaking of the Ashen Peaks.
That's good to
know. Couple of days south.
Think so, yes.
East. There's a farmstead on the way. Eastwind, they call it. Eastwind Farm.
But yeah,
go past that, you'll find it.
Okay. Past and find. So yeah, the thing is, the Chancellor guy, he's very. Listen, I'm a bit of an arse, but like he gives off a major weird vibe even for me, and I don't really trust him that much. So I was actually wondering today, and I'm happy to pay you. As much as Galadesis thinks I am broke, I am not after selling a few items. I'm willing to pay, but I want to see if you can at least tell me. I wonder if I get told off for this. I'm definitely going to get told off for this, thinking about it. Can you come with me for today? I promise I'm not going to hurt you, and I will protect you with all my heart and soul.
I have duties here. This isn't a picnic. You're going to have to tell me what you want me to do.
This may curry favour.
Especially as you're telling me that you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, because I don't know if I can't quite remember if I was supposed to tell anyone or if I'm not allowed to tell anyone.
We cannot afford to get in trouble in the city. This is the biggest trade area to the north of our terrain.
Yeah, I mean, if it all went well, it would become very beneficial for her. But yeah, it's involves royalty. That's all I'm saying.
Then I definitely can't come. You would have to speak to the elders of the hearth.
That's good. Okay. Glad I can't just go to someone and do it. Oh, man. I get very nervous in these situations. I'm sorry.
That would be like asking me to talk to the neighboring nation. And we have... The chief would do that.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm not very good with all of this. We just have to bank on those seeds. Okay, second question. Do you know anyone that's really good at dispelling curses? On items, not people.
Curses.
Yeah, and I pull out the vorpal battle axe.
I dabble. But they tend to be spiritual curses. There are multiple types. If this is arcane in nature, you're not looking for.
Okay, every time I spend a little bit of time with this axe here and I place it points down, it feels like it's draining me of my life. Is this the best way I can put it for you? can you at least tell me if this can be getting rid of? Because I really would like to use this axe, but it is very scary to use.
I'll have a look. They're gonna try and make an Arcana check. It's surprisingly high. I would assume you can get rid of such a thing. This is definitely not natural magic. This is not born of elements. This is born of the arcane and necromancy.
Oh, that explains the health. Okay. This throws a spanner in my works. Oh, another day axe. Okay.
Possibly fiend.
Oh.
You might be looking for either a very powerful arcanist or a very powerful cleric.
Is there anyone in the herd that can do that?
Oh no.
That would be me. That is my luck. Ah. That's fair enough. Okay. Well, we're gonna go see a dragon turtle now if you wanted to come along. And I put the axe back into my bag. Bless you. Bless you.
It's a pleasure. I believe you actually already showed me.
Dragon turtle?
Yeah, you mentioned I could go the other day.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, did you go?
I took my time, yes.
Oh.
A rather magnificent creature, if it wasn't a weird contraption on their back that's being built.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a sore subject.
Is there anything else I can help you both with? I look between.
Is there a way that we can get to town faster?
Oh, it's just there. And they point out the hut, and the herd, the beast clan is basically, for lack of a better word, parked. Like, maybe a 30-minute walk away?
Oh, okay. I thought we were further away.
Can't wait to see a traffic warden just rock up and be like, you guys need to pay for your parking.
Oh, actually, hang on a second. And we're up on, like, mammoths, right?
Oh yeah, these are massive.
I summon my sword, and I hold it over the snow, and, like, point down, drop it. I want to see how far into the snow it goes.
From that height, maybe 6 inches.
No, not safe enough to jump in. God damn it!
Oh. They're a net. They're a net.
Yeah.
Or the elevator.
The what now?
The cargo elevator.
Oh, that makes. I thought you were gonna like snap a finger and something was gonna lower me down. That was cool. Okay. Glad. What do you want? Elevator or nets?
I'm good with either. Elevator, I guess.
Whatever's closer in the end, and then we'll take a walk down the town.
Enjoy your day.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're gonna come back via us?
You would have to go past them.
Does she need the wheelchair?
No, they're not coming down. They've already went to see Krish.
Who's gonna use the wheelchair?
Evidently you. Goodbye. I've got to see Krish now.
I'm coming! I'm gonna get in the wheelchair and I'm gonna wheel myself around.
Roll me a d20 and add your dexterity.
Sweet. Oh, not sweet. Oh no! Add my dexterity? 6.
Oh.
You start wheeling yourself out, having never done this before. And then you hit like a little bit of a ramp, and you start shooting forwards, and you gain momentum and speed. Make me a dexterity saving.
Dex save. Cool. That's not.
Yeah. As you start flying forwards towards the edge of the mammoth,
11.
11.
Uh-huh.
You collide with some sort of like framework and crash into the side. The wheelchair tips over. One of the wheels break off.
No.
And you go skidding, ending maybe a foot away from the edge of this mammoth, and you look down, and that's a 10-foot drop. That was close.
I broke the wheelchair.
Sorry,
again.
10 foot? These things are huge, 20 feet.
I broke the wheelchair again.
So you see all this happen. You see the three of them are heading into town, or making their way out of the area. And
Yeah, then I'll follow with.
Fine, I guess I'll use my feet. Then I walk with everyone.
Marley, that is enough with the wheelchairs. No more.
I don't know why I have such bad luck with them. They're so easy to make.
Yeah, well. No
I
more.
reinforced it too. I'm just gonna have to get really good at wood crafting or something. Or make one out of metal. I could make one out of metal. Why don't I do that? I keep using wood when I do my little performance. I could be using metal.
And
Do
you
you know
want
how
it
close-
to crush you.
You
That's
know how
true.
close you were to that edge?
How close? I didn't really look. I was more concerned about the wheelchair.
About a foot or two?
Nice.
No,
Oh.
if that was a metal wheelchair, you'd have gone off the side. Just
I
on
could
weight
have
momentum
just dimension doored back up. It's fine.
Alright. It'd have been alright.
Yeah, it'd have been fine. I have so many
Like-
ways to
Going to-
teleport.
Kill yourselves, and I don't want no part of it, and I'm just gonna walk away towards town.
Also, if I died like that, I'd die like the really cool inventors that you hear. Like, they have this amazing little, like, you know, invention that they do, and then the invention destroys them. Or something. And you guys could tell my story to everybody. Like, she's helped all of the people that can't use her legs, but she fell off the edge of a cliff because snow's slippery. So yeah, I'm literally just living my inventor life.
I'm just waiting for one of those creatures you bring to life now to strangle your neck.
That wouldn't surprise me. The ridiculous punny names I keep giving them. I'm surprised they don't hate it.
Frankenstein.
What if I could make a wheelchair that was like... Oh, I could make a wheelchair that could punch people with its wheels, like pow, pow, pow.
Paraxia, let's go, please.
We are going. I'm walking. I'm waiting.
this is the walk
at this point, you guys are walking and talking, and as you're going, Marle is just rattling off all of these braingasms of ideas.
Can I make a perception check, please? Because I want to see if I walk into anything on the way.
There are definitely some moments when you're halfway climbing down the cargo netting where you stop and like, and nearly miss your footing, and you're assisted down. After that, you're heading on the way into town. Again, you notice there's a slight heavier guard presence at the main gate. But you do travel on through. As you guys do all have papers for Hold Wrist, you continue through past the poorer district. Passive perception, it's real quick. I believe Marle is 17. 16 on Galad and Marle.
If.
As you guys are walking through the poorer district, your eyes glance down towards the memorial section of the missing sailors that you saw the first time. The candle that never went out has gone out. You guys continue past, and you head towards the docks. As you get there, you arrive at the top of that crest where it starts descending down to the waterfront, and you can see the changes before you even get there. From the distance, and as you get closer, you now see hexagonal patterned metal shapes that have been attached to the hardened shell of Krish. You see as they begin to come towards the edge of his shell on the sides, these heavy, jagged spikes that filter off and down into the water. You also watch as Krish moves their heads slightly, that the bottom half of their beak now has this large iron jaw that seems to elongate and add almost teeth to the outside. You also see that the hole that was once there has been patched. The infection that was laying underneath shows no sign of seeping wounds or fluids. And you see two small huts that have been built onto the back of Krish's shell. One of them seems to be puffing some small plumes of smoke out of a grate on the side. And as you get closer, you see two individuals currently talking away. One sat down on a box, surrounded by what looked like a couple of parcels of flowers, herbs, flora, but also a large number of vials that have been stacked up neatly, and they seem to be in a pile where they've been put here. And you see sat on top of these the small halfling Xandris, the apothecary, speaking to the dwarf Trundle. Trundle is sat outside of this hut that seems to have some smoke billowing out the side of it, and he's sat down, pedaling his feet on what looks like a grindstone as he slowly sharpens a blade whilst talking. These guys have set up shop.
I got excited for a minute. I thought we had our own little alchemy lab that I forgot that we built.
This is on Krish, yeah?
On Krish. As you look, they don't look temporary. They are bolted on.
They've just set up shop with the bank, Krish.
You guys fancy coming along with us?
You're back. Yeah, we finished it last night. Krish, your boy here, he passed the shell. Krish thing. All patched up. I got to thinking, right, that you're gonna need to maintain all of this hardware that I've installed, and who better to do it than old Trundle?
Can I make an insight check to see if he's talking out of his arse and he just wants to leave Olgrist?
Make me an insight check.
You're really bored of this town, aren't you?
I mean, lack of drink ain't great.
That's from 19.
Trundle this time is pretty hard to read. But he's also not really hiding that much. I think it's time I moved on. And at this point, Xandra speaks up. And I thought that, just in case you harm him again, I should join you. I quite like the idea of a venture. We really should have asked Trundle. Nah, of course they're gonna say yes.
I mean, I'm saying yes.
I'm gonna try and cast speak to animals. I don't know if I can do it because I don't have Jodie anymore.
You try and cast speak with animals? You can cast speak with animals. Yes.
Alright. I'm asking Krish how he feels. You feel better, buddy?
You ask Krish this question. Krish sort of slightly turns their head towards you and speaks back to you. do you know Draconic?
No.
Or you hear this growl, snarl-like language. With your natural insight, Galad, it doesn't look like he knows what you're saying. As Krish is not an animal, he is a dragon.
It's alright,
No,
it's
okay.
alright. You're really good at some things, but the talking part's on me. And as Paraxia goes to jump in the water, it's just like hesitation. So, I haven't been in the water yet. Since, you know, when I dropped my form and it's all watery and shit. I won't lie, I'm kind of nervous. Fuck
You'll
it.
be alright.
Boom. Just go for it.
You jump to the water. As you land in the water, you crash through just like you normally would. You tuck tight as like a blade to lessen the impact. And as you drift down for a moment, letting the water once again envelop you, everything seems normal. Until you start trying to concentrate on looking normal again. And you can't. It seems that whilst underwater, your true current form is...
I look around, is anything, can I see further, or is anything a little bit more clear to see, or is that it?
No, nothing's changed, elsewise.
Hi, Krish.
Ah, hello, Paraxia.
Oh, it's been a while. How we been? They've been feeding you? I paid them.
Supplies are running low. And I've not been allowed out to hunt.
Yeah.
But they have fed me well.
Mm-hmm. That's good, that's good. How are you feeling in general? And I tap his, like, swim up to him and sort of, like, tap the jaw. This is new.
I am very intrigued, but the dwarf's heart seemed honest. We've not been able to communicate, then I'm curious to test it, but all in time.
Test the durability, or?
Test its strength.
I mean, between me and you, I can go shoot a couple of blasts if you want me to, just to see if it's okay.
I would rather a more vigorous testing
Okay.
in the wild.
Okay. So update. I still can't get that bubble up. So unfortunately, we are still going to have to be surface bound.
That is fine by me.
Okay. Is there anything you wanted to ask the dwarf? I can happily bounce to and from and communicate for you.
No. I think I have an understanding of his work. I know my shell is tougher. I know anything that hits me will hurt. And I know that I will hurt them more. For a slight side note, Krish's armor class has gone up by 2.
Go.
And his damage bite has gone up by 3.
Is that on rolls and damage?
Damage.
And he's got a free armor of Agatha's permanently.
Sort of, yeah. You anything for ease sake, anything that rams Krish suffers half the damage they deal.
Wow. Holy shit. Okay.
Have you all turned to sail and swim?
Not just yet, unfortunately. We've got a couple of more things to do on mainland. But we do need to travel south. And thinking about it, it might be faster and easier for us to go via you. We've got a couple of things to do, though. I don't speak for everyone, unfortunately, Krish. I can just speak to everyone when I'm underwater.
Very well. Talk with the rest. I will do my best to listen.
Okay. Right. I promise I won't leave it as long next time. I'll give him a little tap on the snout.
Please don't. I get him.
Oh, good. And I resurface and climb back up the side of a shell.
Okay. As you exit the water, you find yourself once again able to hide your appearance.
How was Krish?
No,
Sorry.
Before Paraxia comes, the rest of you do have a chance to look around. So, you have gained 2 crew members. Krish now currently has a level 1 smithy and a level 1 apothecary. You can look into spending money or get trades and favors to increase these. It will allow you to requisition equipment from the smithy as you travel, or to generate trade goods between journeys. The apothecary will, in the event that you guys sustain permanent injuries, be able to slowly recover them, depending on severity. And they have the ability to create healing potions for you during travel.
Oh, shit.
That's really cool.
Okay.
And how much do they want for, like, the purposes of existing with us?
So, one of the things I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to assume that you are willing to pay these guys fairly.
Yeah.
So, until you tell me that you will not be paying the crew or you'll be dipping pay, any money you earn from quest rewards, some of it I will lower to incorporate your crew. As there are only 2 of them, and you only have 2 buildings for upkeep. So what I don't want you guys to have to do is look at my spreadsheet of stuff to work out how much money you're spending all the time. So I'm going to automatically do it for you behind the scenes, unless you want to, like, basically turn things off. And that if you want to get rid of things on your dragon turtle, you will probably start noticing you're going to get a little bit more money from quest rewards and treasure troves.
Okay.
That's honestly very reassuring, because now we don't have the numbers.
Do either of you know how to sail? Or navigate?
Sail? No.
Fuck.
Not at all. I'm a smithy.
Yeah, they don't look
You
like
could hire some fishermen, like.
Well, I wasn't sure if an apothecary maybe knew how to read the stars and navigate that way, but you know, I know nothing about healing.
No, I pick pretty plants.
I realize there's gonna be a lack of that on the back of a dragon turtle, right?
I know that I can gather the materials that I need for the journey every time we come into a town or harbour. Besides, when you do work out how to get Krish back to the ability to submerge, there will be new and exciting things at the bottom.
Talking
Yeah,
about
how
submerging.
are we working on that?
Yeah, please tell me you made those waterproof. And I pointed at the 2 huts.
No.
I feel like you should probably make them waterproof.
Yeah.
Like,
Right,
away.
so from the outside, like splash resistant, I call it. But if you were to like absolutely submerge, my forge would go out. It would start. They'll start taking damage. I'd have to spend time repairing them. I was under the assumption that you had like you were talking about a magical doohickey that would fix that. And I know it's busted. You asked me to fix it, and I can't. But when you do, it should protect the hut as well.
That's a good point. Are there any of those lantern I want to say torches still like on Krish?
There
There's still
are
some
a
lit ones, right?
handful. Yeah, there are a couple. They don't look like they're powering at all. Like what used to be a glow is no longer glowing. You get the feeling that because 2 of them were destroyed, it's a network that's been destroyed.
You know, we could make that. I'm gonna say this quietly to Paraxia. We could make that part of our reward for helping the queen.
I did.
Okay.
It's so annoying that I can't just reposition them. You know? Frustrates me.
I get that.
I would rather just a small bubble, but keep everything watertight. Like, I can swim, that's fine.
I can't.
Magic. Frustrating.
Who was fixing that magical doohickey?
He's meant to be the Chancellor, but I don't think he's got the power to do it.
Oh, Chancellor Slowpoke.
The Chancellor mentioned that they don't have the ability to do it.
We gotta find
So
somebody.
they said they did say that as part of the reward they would try and find the information for you as to where you need to.
What do we have
You
to
don't
do
trust
for
that.
you?
Gotta get those seeds.
You don't trust that Chancellor, do you? We should, like, actually talk to the queen.
I tried.
Well, when we have the seeds, we'll have a bargaining chip.
Marle,
Yeah?
can you message people? Like, you can talk to people long ways away, can you? Or no?
I can do things. I forgot what I can do. Let me just remember
Things and
really quickly.
For a long-ranged message, you would need the sending spell, which is a third level.
Yeah, I mean, I can get inside their head.
Not good
Is
enough.
that what you mean?
No.
Uh,
Oh, trying to get into that place is a nightmare.
I can suggest that they let us in.
Yeah, and then when they come off of their suggestion, they're going to kill us all. Not a smart idea.
But it's fun.
Oh.
Why don't we just go and get the seeds?
Yeah, it's
We
somewhere
don't need to
start.
submerge. We can just go zoom down south and get the seeds. Bing bang boom.
Krish is okay staying here for a little while longer.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
meant
know if
going
we
on
wanted to,
Krish.
like... Yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
then
we
he
can
gets
always
to
take
hunt.
Krish.
You can't
Does.
go under the water.
You can
He can hunt
seagulls.
surface level. If I remember rightly, he can hunt surface level, right?
Not as well, but you can. The alternative is that you can just stock up on food here at the fishing harbour. You're in a fishing village, like,
Yeah.
at this point. It's a fairly large harbour as well. Holgrist is not a small town. It is 200 gold to feed him for a month.
Yeah, I can do that.
How much would it cost for a brewery?
Hold on. I actually have a brewery on my spreadsheet.
Specifically make her clan's ale.
It will cost you 1,000 gold for a level 1 brewery. You would then need to try and find a brewer to keep it operational, unless you permanently spent your time whilst on board Krish being the brewer yourself.
Okay.
Oh, well, okay. We're gonna go find these seeds, yeah? I'm gonna try the palace one more time. Maybe if I mention the princess's name. She might let me in, or at least see her so I can speak to her.
Haven't you already used the princess's name when you went there?
No.
No, you ran into the princess there.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to use that as my bargaining chip the first time I went. Do you want me to go there? I could try and persuade them. I can twist their
No,
arm.
because they're they're familiar with me.
And I'm cute.
You are, but they're familiar with me.
Fine.
Plus, last time I checked, last time you spoke, we shut a pub down.
Shut up.
Yeah, right. I remember that the next time you mentioned the wheelchair.
I will make that wheelchair work.
Yep.
It will
Better
freaking
get that
work.
pub back up and running so we've both got nothing to complain about.
It doesn't matter how charming you are if you say the wrong things, Marle.
I'll just have to write a script.
By the time you've written that
That
script,
won't
I'm
look
going to be at the
sus
palace.
at all.
I'm just gonna. If they let me in, they let me in. If they don't, they don't. I'll say that I need a little bit more information before I go. I've got something to say. Don't worry. I'm very charismatic. Look at me. I'm blue. I'm beautiful. Goodbye. Glad you're coming.
Sure.
Oh, you
Okay.
invite Galad. I see how it is.
Yes, because Galad's level-headed and won't spout. Plus, you can speak talk to the fish people and get the food for Chris for cheaper.
The fish people.
Marley.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Well, while we're gone, do you have a way to figure out where the circus is? Because if we're gonna transport there, we need a way for Krish to follow us.
Yes.
Please do.
Okay. Sorry, thank.
Unless the tickets teleport us back.
Oh, yeah. Well, we moved through the same, like, we moved to the space that the circus is in, and then we go back to the exact same space that we left from. So as long as nothing moves, everything's fine. But
So what,
also
if
the
you're-
Earth moves.
Yeah, so
No.
if you're on Krish, it must be okay. You just go back to Krish, right?
Just don't want to teleport Chris with us and bring a big-ass dragon turtle out of the
No,
water and
guys,
out of their comfort zone.
We don't have to take
You
Krish
are.
with us. We'll go
Huh.
from here then, and when we teleport back, he'll still be here, okay? Well, we're fine. As long as we have a way back to where we were before.
Yeah, I think we do.
We are on a bit of a time crunch with these seeds, by the way.
Yeah, let's
Should
get going.
mention that, like, someone is dying.
Oh yeah, we'll do seeds today, but you know, circus time.
Well, it's gonna take a couple of days to get there, but yeah, sure. Whilst are we going by Krish?
I would.
Why don't you two find out the best way to get there while we
Okay.
go talk to the
Yeah,
princess
let's do that.
queen,
Yeah,
chancellor.
me and
Feed
Feng can do
Krish.
that.
Best way to get there. I'm gonna go try and sweet talk guards.
Sounds fine.
And do you guys have enough money to pay, or do you want me to?
I
for
have
food
money, I
for him.
think.
I can do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got 200 gold lying around. You can have it if you want.
How do you guys just have 200 gold lying around? What did you do? Rob a
Sold-
pirate?
I sold a couple of really good things.
I can't really buy anything for myself, so
That's true.
let's go.
I'd like to buy a brewery.
Oh.
I mean,
I'm not
Why
gonna
not?
stop him.
So, if you wish to spend the money on the brewery,
Yes, please.
Krish will need to stay in port for a length of time as to whilst they build it. He can't be in the ocean and travelling whilst being outfitted.
Well, how long does it take? About a week or so.
Speaking to Trundle, Trundle does mention that he is not the greatest architect. He can do it, but there is definitely someone out there that would be able to do it quicker than him. Someone trained in building. He is more trained in tools and equipment.
Don't forget. Sorry, go ahead.
At his estimate, 3 weeks.
But also don't forget we're in a town that alcohol is illegal here. So we can get a brewery, we shouldn't do it here.
I
Like,
don't know
literally
what I'm
anywhere
brewing.
else.
We could be brewing coffee or tea or juice.
Please, Bang.
There's amazing juice sticks that they have.
I think
They
the
were
point.
absolutely terrible.
I think the
Seriously,
point Galad's trying to make is a town that doesn't make alcohol is not going to make the best brewery for you.
Or have someone who can brew beer.
I kind of have an idea.
Shut up.
No, it's it's called it a word that I've forgotten, so I'll figure it out later. If we come back with the seeds, right? Heal the queen, make her all better and everything, you know, get in some good favor, and then blow a hole in the side of the jail and break out our friend from the pub because she's been so wrongfully imprisoned, and then she can be the person that helps us with the brewing.
Are you just absolutely determined to make us criminals everywhere we go?
We're gonna leave this town the hell alone.
I mean, I can try and like use it as an excuse to get
Does she
Hilda
know how
out
to
of jail.
She knows how to make drinks?
She knows how to make drinks. I don't know
Yeah.
where she gets it from. She got it imported.
She
She doesn't know how to brew.
Well, that's assuming she even wants to leave.
Brew?
Why would she
she
not
doesn't
want
anymore.
to leave?
Because
You
I'm
might
going to
not
try
like
and bend the rules a little bit.
Okay, well,
You know,
maybe
save the
instead
queen,
of-
let people drink.
Maybe instead of blowing a hole in the side of the jail, I just nip in and then nip out.
No.
Paraxia,
How about we
can
just talk about this a different time? We're in a rush. Seeds, someone dying. Let it go.
Fine, go get the
Walk up to the
seeds.
palace. Walk up to the palace.
Cool. And me and Feng are gonna trot down to the, I don't know, the people that make the fish.
Make the fish. Okay. You find a little toy shop. They're carving little wooden fish.
I think this
You
is
buy
exactly what they were
200
talking
gold's
about.
worth. No. Okay. So, it's not hard to find fish in this harbour. One thing you do notice: the ship that smuggled in the spice, the long ship-looking thing, is gone. It's not here in harbour. Make me Feng and Marle perception checks.
Nice. I need to turn the light on. Forgot to turn it on. Perception is
That's why I can't see.
23.
17 and 23. Okay. You both spot a slightly larger ship than the others around. It looks quite heavy in the hull, and it's got lots of square planks bolted onto the outside edge. Can you both make me history checks?
Yes.
No, I want a nat one. Ha!
And
Makes sense.
I got a 9.
It's a boat.
It's a boat.
It's
It's a big boat.
It's a big boat.
Yep.
Hey, let's go, Molly. Hey, that's a big boat.
I think that's where they store the fish.
It is a big boat. You're looking over it. Both of you can quite quickly see it's not a fishing boat. But its actual purpose, you're not sure. It doesn't take you long to find some. Which one of you would like to try and haggle the price down?
Me.
Okay. Feng, is there any way that you would like to try and assist Marle as they begin trying to... Are you persuading or intimidating Marle?
Persuading.
As they start to try and persuade the fishermen to get a better price.
I'm gonna buy a lot of fish for me and Nuki too.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke the fish and be like, looks like it should be cheaper.
Make a persuasion check. Not an advantage, I'm afraid. I'm afraid buying more is not helping in the these get cheaper.
Persuasion, numbers. Okay, there it is. 16.
16?
Yeah.
You do manage to knock the price down a bit. So you get 200 gold's worth of fish. So you get a month worth of rations for Krish. You get it for 160 instead of 2.
Okay. It's pretty good. 160.
And Krish has 1 month of... I'll just keep track for you. Okay, Paraxia guy. In the meanwhile, you begin heading up towards the keep. Coming up to the doors, the main gate, you are barred by 2 guards that bring their halberds out to stop you. Excuse me, business?
We've been tasked with something by Chancellor Galadesis, with the assistance and guidance by the princess. I'm so sorry, my notes are on my tablet. It's in my bag over there. I can't remember her name. And I just need a little bit more information. And unfortunately, you 2 gentlemen are probably not going to be able to give it to me.
They look at each other. I'm afraid not.
Referring to a not so good situation. I'm not going to say it out loud just in case you don't know. Please don't get me in trouble.
They share a quick glance at each other. You would need to speak to the councillor. They're currently indisposed.
How about the princess?
The princess has been asking not to be disturbed.
I can... Listen, I'll sacrifice whatever I need to just have 5 minutes with her. You can put spears to my throat. If she knows it's me...
You are welcome to wait here until we get word that they are available. My understanding... let's see if he actually does know this. My understanding is that the councillor left town.
Sorry?
The councillor left town. They went south.
Oh, shit.
We better hurry our asses.
I tell you what. Oh, this is not good. When did he go?
Sorry. What's not good?
Well, you see, I've kind of been sent on a location job where your Chancellor sent me south. Of course, I'm supposed to be going south, but I wanted to get a little bit more information about the area we were traveling to find a couple of seeds to save someone of importance to you. Read the room.
They look at each other. Then I'll suggest you head south and find them, or you rely on the information they've already given.
Yeah, but you see, why would he send me south if he's going to go there himself? So he's either stitching me up, or he's not going to help where as intended.
Well, I'm not going to pretend to understand the councillor's motives. They left, let me think, a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I'd have fucking thought so. So are you going to go and find out when the princess is available for me, or am I just going to stand here impatiently?
You are more than welcome to stand here impatiently.
We just better get going.
Names, both of you.
Why?
Because when it turns out that the Chancellor's a bad person and it all fucks up, I want it to be known that you 2 were the fuckers that didn't let me in to speak to people.
Paraxia wants to speak to the manager.
I do. Fuck this. The blonde hair's come out.
I'm sorry. Are you making accusations against Holmest's counselor?
Listen, when
Paraxia.
someone important...
Paraxia, stop.
Spit on the
We
floor.
we know where we're going. We know what we're looking for. I know we don't have a lot of information, but we need to hightail it there now.
Fuckers.
As you spit and walk away, Gallup, your past perception, you see one of the guards turn to his companion, talk quietly, and the other one heads inside.
That's fine.
Good.
Right, get on this fucking turret and go. Wait, was Nuki with Feng?
Yeah, Tanuki
Okay.
follows Feng.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. You guys begin heading back towards Fresh. You're unhindered, and you do eventually return to Krish. For those of you that are not on Roll20, you may jump on there to see the world map. And we might need you on there in a bit, but I will let you know if you need to be on it. You guys, looking at your map, it will take you trying to remember cut here. Six days on foot to get to the area that is what you assume to be the Ashen Peaks. It will take you 3 days by Krish. Halves them.
I definitely vote we go via Krish.
Your alternative is that if you wish, you may hire steeds or a wagon, and that would take 3 days equally. So walking doubles.
I still vote Krish.
Yeah, set him loose.
Oh, I didn't give myself the spell. That means I can find a steed. And a bloody unicorn.
Would me and Paraxia notice their ship when we get back?
You guys are not spending time in the port. You guys went to the castle, so
Okay.
yeah, you guys are busy trying to have a chat, decide whether or not you want to go by.
Did you share all of the information, by the way, with us?
No.
How'd it go,
Sorry.
Paraxia? Did it go well? Did they tell you any good information?
Oh, I don't know, Marley. How about we go for how about I share the information over a pint at the Glitter and Gorgon? Oh, wait! We both fuck up every once in a while. Don't
Okay,
fuck me!
Guys, we do not have time for this. Get on our turtle. Let's go, please.
Alright.
Fucked it up. Shut up, alright?
Paraxia, you're gonna have to tell Krish where to go.
Going south, right? Southeast? Well, just follow the coastline, right? Until we see the dark and gloomy stuff.
Yep, that works.
Look out for dark and gloomy
Works.
stuff.
And I'm gonna try and put my sailing knowledge to use now.
Okay, you are still not proficient in sailing. So I do believe. Do you have a book on sailing? You
Yes.
can.
Yeah.
So during this time, you will be allowed to add 3 days to what I believe is a 6-week, original 6-week learning process.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
all.
So you will be allowed to add 3 days of time spent. Assuming you're not looking to do any other duties or helping out with the others. Okay, cool. So as you guys prepare to set off, you do notice that Trundle and I need to remember the name, Xandris, are quickly gather all of the supplies that they've left out and finish moving them into the apothecary. You begin setting sail. Can one of you please elect to, for this first day, captain the ship, the Krish?
Feng is captain. Feng is
Feng.
bigger.
All right, Feng,
Captain
please make me a survival check.
Horrible check. Roger.
Are you proficient in sea vehicle?
No.
But he can see vehicles.
You
I
are.
can't see vehicle.
You are proficient in land vehicle. Not sea. You're right. Okay. Yeah. Survival check.
16.
16. Okay. First day goes by. How close are you guys following the shoreline?
Probably so we can still see it.
Far enough away to
That
sort
we're in
of
deeper waters.
let Krish, stretch himself out a bit.
Okay. So,
Like
We're
middle
fine.
of the swimming pool kind of thing.
at the end of the first day, you do notice one thing. So, as the current captain, Feng,
Mm-hmm.
you need to elect one of your crewmates to be a lookout. You need to elect one of them to be a quartermaster to help keep maintenance, and you need to elect one of them to be a gunner, offensive.
I'm such a
Who
good
wants to be
lookout.
what, guys?
I think Marle should be a lookout. I think she's got a pretty high perception.
Marty, you be lookout.
Heck yeah, I can see things.
Paraxia, you're probably the best at combat besides Feng, so you should be our defensive.
I take offense to that.
You're already doing a job. Shut up.
Multitasking.
We'll let the blacksmith do maintenance.
Let you do it. Well,
I'm
it's
sailing.
it's like running the courtmaster stuff. I don't know.
I'm sailing though.
You're learning to sail. Big difference. You're learning via books. That is a note. If you wish to take on one of the roles, Galad, you will lose a day of that learning.
No, I want to sail.
We'll
Need
split.
to learn.
We'll split maintenance between Trundle and Sandris because it's their things that need to be maintained.
Which Captain Feng? Which one do you wish to elect? You have to pick one of them. Do you want the
Trundle.
Trundle? Alright, you elect Trundle to be the quartermaster. Okay. Lookout. Can you please make a perception check?
Yes, I can.
As the day begins to come to an end, and you are looking out, you come to a problem whilst looking out via Krish. There's no mast on this vessel, so you can't get higher than the shacks that are there. You get the feeling that you could, for 1,000 gold, and a couple of weeks, build a watchtower on Krish's planet, which would help visibility. So this perception check is currently at disadvantage.
Damn it, I had a 21 before. And now I have a 16.
16.
Yeah.
The day goes through, and as it starts to get dark, you do spot, just off in the distance, a set of lights. Slight flicker to them. In the distance, it looks like they're maybe an hour or two away, and they don't seem to be heading away from you or towards you. They seem to be heading across you from your right to left. With your understanding of the direction you're heading, it seems that they are heading in a northeasterly direction. If you wish, you could intercept them within 2 hours by traveling slightly more away from the shore. What do you guys wish to do? You
I'm
can
gonna shout
bypass
back
them,
at.
or you...
I'm gonna shout back at the team. Ships ho! That's what you're supposed to say if you're a sailor and you see boats, right?
Paraxia peeks
good,
over into
hello?
Glad's book. The book says yeah. The book says that's what you're supposed to say.
Cool. Good. I knew some things. Yeah, but there's ships like over that way.
Does he look friendly?
I don't know. They look like ships. They don't look angry.
With
Is that
the,
ships?
with the fading light, the only reason you can actually see these ships is because their lanterns are on.
Oh,
I mean,
they're
if the
not
lanterns were off, then they're probably unfriendly. So they might be nice people.
We really can't afford delays here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just keep going.
Yeah.
You bypass and ignore it. As the hours tick by, you do notice they do not change their course, and they continue heading. Day 2 comes around. Does anyone want to vie for captaincy over Feng?
I will challenge you in an arm wrestling contest for the captaincy.
You keep
No,
it.
I
I
think-
can hit people at long range.
I think you're doing a good job, Feng.
Yeah, you're a good you're a good captain. And I like being lookout, so nobody take this from me. It's really fun.
Captain Feng is gonna buy a cat, a hat.
Because he's
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Feng.
Yes.
Now understanding your course, can you please make me either an intimidation check or a charisma check, a persuasion check, to make sure everyone is doing their jobs on the second day of travel.
Ah, it's intimidation.
All right,
It's not bad. It's 12.
12. Okay. Some of the seawater is lapping up the sides of the shell, and the quartermaster is out there trying to scrub the shell down, making sure it doesn't begin to wear, especially on the more metallic parts. You're not necessarily being aggressive or trying to instill fear in your crew, but you are applying a slight air of authority. One that most of you are not used to seeing from Feng. And people are working as best they can with the information they have. Galad, you seem to be given a free pass as you continue to learn a little bit more about sailing. Day 2 goes by fairly uneventful. Day 3. At the start of every day, if you wish to try and become the captain, you may elect to vote on a new captain.
Or throw Feng overboard.
That is for the rest of the campaign. That is that. And you will get to vote as players. Your crew will also vote on who their favourite is. So, does anyone want to place a vote on day 3? No, awesome. Feng, you have a choice on day 3. As you up ahead, you begin to notice that there are a couple of small islands just off of the coastline. They look more like sort of outcroppings of rock that have risen up. They sort of block the sight from behind them. You can either rely on your lookout to guide you through them, or you yourself can make a sea vehicles check to pilot your dragon turtle yourself.
Marley's got this.
What? What do I
Marley,
got?
you got this. Keep a lookout.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pilot us.
Okay. You get given the task, Marley, of trying to avoid any hazards that may appear as you begin traveling through these sort of narrow areas. And as you get closer, you begin to see there are a couple of shallow reefs that are scattered around these large areas. Can you please make me a perception check? As you don't have a lookout, you are at disadvantage.
Okay. Can't roll worse than that. I can roll worse than that. 10.
10. Alright.
I have a +7.
Galad, can you roll me a d10?
7.
Paraxia, can you roll me a d8?
Oh shit. 8.
8?
Yeah.
Alright. Can everyone get on roll 20?
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
As you guys find yourselves rapidly approaching these small sets of islands, this is going to be a big map. It might take a while for you to load it. you guys begin to come across some of the small island chains. I'm gonna wait for Marle to go.
Should be in there.
I highly recommend you guys zoom.
Where am I zooming to? Oh.
Okay. The green marker is Krish.
Oh.
Okay. It is just off of the bottom left
Oh, right, found it,
central
found it.
set of
There we
islands. As you guys are beginning to sail, Marle, you fail to notice that coming as you guys are heading. This map is skewed. You are traveling southeast, but in this one, southeast is top right. I have not flipped the map like I should. You are traveling from the bottom left to the top right corner. That is your direction of travel. You fail to notice, but at the last moment, you just about. You don't notice at all. You guys are sailing calmly. And then, in the distance, somewhere behind you, you hear a bell. Ting, 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 ting. And then there's a as something comes flying towards Krish. You guys watch as you scatter across the deck a large, maybe 5-foot long ballista bolt come hurtling just over the top of Krish's shell. As you guys sort of gather yourselves, you look around and you in fact see that one of those ships, similar to the ones that you two saw in the harbour, comes rounding the corner of the rounding the corner of the nearest island. You see it with black sails and armed. The moment this happens, you guys start shouting out towards each other. Trundle looks across, he runs towards the front of the shell, reaches down towards one of the metal plates and pulls at a small hidden lever, and on the sides of Krish's shell, these flaps open. And 2 ballistae appear on the sides of the shell. You guys paid with magical items to upgrade Krish rather severely, so you guys have got defenseless. Now,
Worth it.
Feng,
Selling that whip would come in handy.
as captain of the Krish right now, I would like you to roll me initiative.
Ooh.
Your crew morale, you are currently not at a full crew size, is -4.
Oh.
This is what you are. Krish has a dexterity of 0, so whatever you're rolling is -4.
Okay. That is 15.
15. Wow. All right. As this bolt comes flying overhead, you guys are actually the first to act. Now, you guys can go in any order. Look out. You may make a perception check against any one enemy, and against their deception, if you succeed, you will give the gunner, of which there are 2 of you now, because there are 2 ballistae, so Galad, you may man the second gun. This will not stop you from learning, because this is an encounter.
Okay.
You will give one of the gunners a advantage on their shot. Gunners, you may fire at any enemy ship that you can see within range. Your range is pretty far. Just double check. So each square, by the way, represents 20 feet.
Okay, that's good, because I was just measuring it up.
Your range is 360. Captain, you may move Krish 60 feet, or sacrifice one of your gunners to move in 120 feet.
Cool.
You guys,
What? Sorry, what's each square again?
20 feet.
Each square is 20 feet.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So I will give permission to. I'm going to give permission to all of you, just in case you change captain at any point. You may move Krish as you wish. Now, you guys have to work as a team to decide which order you guys are going in.
What's the range of the ballista?
200. Did I say 200?
360.
Sorry. Yeah, 360.
How many squares is that? 8? No, yeah.
We're well within range. I just counted.
Oh.
I believe.
Oh, yeah!
Regarding order that we go in, should we just roll for it?
You might want to do it in different orders at different times.
Yeah.
Fire! Return fire! First thing. Minimum.
Okay, Paraxia runs up to one of the ballistas.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys are technically on the ballista. So if the first thing that wants to happen is that the two gunners fire, remember the lookout's job is that they can attempt to give one of you advantage,
Oh, yeah.
which means they're going to have to go before a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, please do.
Cool. Okay, 21.
21. Remember you're at disadvantage because
Oh.
you do not have a lookout post yet.
Oh, still 21. I rolled higher.
Still 21.
Yeah.
You succeed. Who are you going to give the advantage to?
Paraxia.
Okay.
All right, Paraxia, you have advantage. So as Marle looks across this, you immediately start looking at weak points on the enemy ship, and you begin to notice the direction they're traveling. You get an insight on where they need to fire. Or shouting this out to Paraxia, Paraxia, you will have advantage on your shots. Both gunners, I believe, are firing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys roll a d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh shit.
-4 for the crew morale.
Oh no. Ha! It's just gonna go poorly.
Don't forget you have advantage.
I also
Yeah,
have
you
a
do.
-1 on dex already.
That's 5.
Oof.
Mine's just-
13. Yeah, I did roll an 18 with advantage.
13. And Gad?
17.
17. The 17 hits. The 13 just drops short. You see your bolt Paraxia just into the water next to it. Galad, yours hits. You do 6d10 damage.
That's many damage.
We need a portable one of those.
Yeah.
Could I carry one?
Did I
Looking
make
at them,
one?
no. These things
48.
are costly. 48.
I got 2
Alright.
10s in those rolls.
Solid.
And nothing below a 6.
Ooh.
Alright,
Maybe I
yeah.
should pull out my white dice roll.
It crashes into the center of the ship, the bolt protruding from the hull. It's taken some damage, but it's the first hit, and none of you are versed in sea combat to know whether or not it's a lot of damage to a ship or not much. Feng, do you wish to? If you wish, you may now move your ship.
Yeah.
Can we give like assistance and like directions to like help?
You guys are allowed to communicate. For
okay.
the purposes of communicating as a crew, you may do it out of character for the sake of ease. I don't need you to be like
Okay.
fully in character here. You're a team playing one character right now, basically.
Okay. Get a Christian there.
I was just gonna, bum rush toward him.
Yeah. Get a Christian there.
I was gonna say just do the same thing. Like just
Yeah, because we can
sail straight
Marle
at
can
them,
maybe-
just like
dimension
yeah.
for
Yeah.
us.
Just
Get
ignore
in
the
front
target,
of them.
Just go straight at them.
Yeah, get in front of them, because if they ram us, golden. Because
Yeah,
yeah, Krish
well-
is going to take damage, but they're also going to
Gonna
take
take
damage.
half.
But Krish was stating he wants to scrap. Like, Krish is feisty right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's also not
Yeah,
used
That
to
is one
metal
Yeah,
parts.
easy
straight at
fucking
him.
dragon turret.
should we tell
Thing
Krish
is,
to go like
yeah,
full
it's
steam
not
ahead
like
then?
Alright, remember you can. Each square is 20 feet.
Oh, 20 feet.
What's Krish's movement?
60.
60.
Okay.
If you sacrifice one of your gunners, you can move double.
Is that right?
I
Like that?
will be
Yep,
stepping
that's
off the
correct.
gunner position, seeing my... just knowing that I'm not going to be able to hit a shot with this thing.
Swapsies.
Go for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Alright.
get on the ballista.
Alright, you guys are swapping positions. Alright, cool. With that, it is the ship's turn. They come down to here. And they are going to fire upon you guys. Someone might want to make a note of this. Krish's AC is 22.
Woohoo!
Um,
Poor boy.
He is a wickedly cool dragon turtle with armor plating. Here we go. Right, so you see 2 ballistic shots firing over across to Krish. The first one's going to be a 24 to hit, which crashes into the side. The second one's going to be a 19 plus their crew morale is going to be a 27. No, 26. 26. All right, you guys take. You guys take 72 points of piercing damage. It is now that I tell you Krish's points. So, Krish has 592 points.
Nice.
And we took how much, sorry?
592, and he just took, I just moved them. 76. Yeah. Alright. With that, they're going to do this. Okay. With that, crew, back to you. Who wants to go first?
So the ship's like within 80 feet of us, right? Am I doing the math wrong here?
Yeah.
I think it's 120.
Distance-wise, without the movement, the
About
ship's
100
60
foot.
feet, right? Oh, 100 foot?
About 100 foot. It's about, yeah. Yeah, about 100
First
feet.
diagonal's 20, second is 40, third is 20. We'll be right next to it. So that's 80.
Okay. Well, I'm not very perceptive. But I do have quite a few long-range spells.
Oh!
I do have quite a few long-range spells.
I can tell you now that spells will not work in ship.
Yeah,
Not if I'm specifically targeting their gunners.
No, so unless you have a spell that says that it can capsize ships, because there are some, they will not work on this ship.
Okay. Well, there goes dropping a darkness on the front of their ship out of the order.
Okay. Fire, I guess. That's what our captain's orders were.
I will make my perception check to see if I can help anyone target.
Alright, make a perception check.
It's
going to be against that
disadvantage.
deception. It is,
Did you roll?
yes.
Did you roll above a 20? Is there any point in me rolling?
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, natural 18. That's it. Oh, it's
Awesome.
a disadvantage. Never mind. 12.
Cool, they rolled a natural 1 on their deception, so you actually do beat them. Who are you giving the advantage to?
Glad hit her bolt last time, so Marle.
Alright, cool.
What was the
Are we moving or
modifier?
firing first? So it's your plus your dexterity, minus 4.
Okay, cool.
I'll be attacking or moving first. Captain's orders.
Fire!
There we go.
Alright,
Got a 17 again.
definitely hits.
I've just forgotten how to do maths. 16. Sorry, my
Also
mind
hit.
just went completely blank.
Also hit 60, 10 damage, gang.
60.
10.
36.
16-10.
Ah shit, I'm spraying all my dice on the floor. Okay.
I'd recommend the table.
I'm just gonna use an online dice roll. Oh, for goodness sake. Sorry, my brain has just stopped. 60-10. There. 32.
22, nice.
Right.
Both of your ballistic shots crash into them. Nice. As these ballistic shots hit, you see the rear mast of this ship collapses and crashes down.
Ooh.
Captain, where are you moving?
So as close as possible as him.
Yeah, move you 60.
Yeah, so 1, 2. There?
Yep.
Can I see the other captain from where we are? Can I see the guy that looks like captain?
Looking across, there's a lot of people on that ship. You can't quite tell which one's a captain.
You mean none of them's wearing a special
I
hat?
don't know what a captain looks like.
With that, now as you guys get to the bottom of this island, you do see as behind them, waiting, is a second ship. They're going to immediately then have their turn. So this ship here is going to turn in on you. So they're going 5, 10, 40. They will try and ram you. They are not aware of Krish's capabilities. So, first off, I need Krish to make a strength check.
Let's let Captain do that.
Yeah, cool. If you're happy with that, Captain, you make a strength check. Krish has a +7.
Oh, that's good. Because I rolled in that one.
Ooh, that one's still a nat 1. They didn't roll much better. So, you rolled a total of 3, because remember my nat 1's -5. They rolled a 2 plus 2 for 4. So they do ram you. Krish, who's keeping track of Krish's health?
I will.
Yeah. Krish takes 42 points of bludgeoning damage. They take 21 of it. As you watch as the hull of the ship impacts into the metal spikes that Krish has, and it rakes half their ship across the front. Their ship immediately begins to sort of slowly lower as they seem to be taking on the water. With that, though, they are then going to fire one ballistic shot at you. This time, it hits into the side of Krish's shell and just ricochets off and just splinters. The second ship will stay at range. It's actually going to retreat a bit. 40. It's going to fire one shot and miss. It crashes next to you, and then they're actually going to move another 40. All right, crew, you're up.
Can we board?
Can we what?
Can we do boarding action?
Like,
I currently have not got a system for you to board, so for this encounter, no. But I will make it a thing in the future.
it's a sinking ship here, guys. Remember that.
Bracken
Okay.
I'm
can
just saying,
swim.
the last time you guys boarded an enemy ship, you had a character death, so...
Oh, yeah.
That's
Very
true.
true. Very
Fresh
true.
boot. Fresh boot.
What's the game plan?
Oh,
Can we ram a ship?
You can. use one of your. You can sacrifice a ballista shot now that you're within melee range. You're adjacent to an enemy ship. To instead get Krish to bite.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Glory sacrifice.
Okay.
Can I do the perception check thing and make Krish have advantage?
You cannot give Krish advantage.
There'll still be one ballista shot though.
True.
I'll sacrifice
give me
mine.
advantage.
Oh, actually, no. I'm going to forego it because if Krish goes chompy, we can move extra feet to go to the other ship.
You have to sacrifice a ballista shot.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'll make
So
the
I'll
perception
sacrifice
check
my
Go
ballista
far.
shot.
I'll make the perception check for Galadesis.
Is it still a
It's-
disadvantage if they're that close?
Unfortunately, so yes.
Damn.
I will also say I rolled like shit on this one. 7.
Yeah, they rolled pretty high on the deception. They got a 26. So that's a lie actually, because they're heavily damaged, but it's definitely not going to be lower than 7.
Yeah, no.
All right, you do fail to get the advantage. Marle, you sacrifice your shot.
Yeah.
So you get to use Krish's bite.
Okay. +7.
No. Krish has a +13 to hit.
Okay.
-4.
-4.
For
No.
morale.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Krish has a +13.
25.
25 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll me 5d12 +10.
Cool. Una memento. 5d12 +10.
Isn't he frozen? Or is he just like death staring?
Might be frozen. 48.
48. As Krish rears his head up, it's sort of coming out of the water. These gargantuan jaws, this beak-like thing, opens up as he crunches down on the center of the deck and snaps the ship in half. They have sunk. You see, as sailors, some that are eaten outright, and others crash into the water. You have a rep there. I think we have lost Feng.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
We will. So, do you guys wish to fire the ballista or move twice?
Let's
I think-
fire it. We're within range of the other ship.
I would say either. Oh, are we?
We're in pretty good range.
I just checked.
Yeah, we are. But we've just seen the damage Krish can do.
Well, we'll get
Realistically,
closer too.
Yeah, 60. I would say we could probably forego one shot this round. Get us in there. Oh, but we will be chasing because they are moving away.
Why don't you let me do the shot this time, and
Yeah.
then next time we'll sacrifice another, do another shot, blah blah blah. Got it? Alright.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, you can move first and fire, so you will definitely be in range. 60. I'll move you there for you. So go ahead and make your attack roll.
I got a 16 that time.
Definitely hits. Ship 1 is stuck. Ship 2.
I'm waiting for the 6 ones.
Marle, you're going to need to try and find some license-free pirate.
Yeah.
31 points that time.
I wish I'd have known because I'd have
31.
looked.
Nice. Well, I didn't know you guys would end up doing this because you guys didn't tell me
That's
what you were going to do. So, yeah, your ballista bolt crashes into the back. It seems to impact into where the captain's cabin would be. Yeah, the captain's not going to be happy about that one. It's their turn. They are going to shift. Definitely seeing your dragon turtle snap through their comrade. They're actually going to try and disengage. They're going to go to 14.
Does a ship
And
get
then
an attack of
forgo a ship.
opportunity?
No. 20, 40. And then going to fire one ballista at you. One shot. Ooh, that's going to miss. 15. No, the ballista shell lands shy. Chris easily gliding out of the way. Which is going to bring us to your turn, guys. So, what do you guys want to do as a crew?
I kind of want
We
to
even want
race
to-
towards them as quick as possible and then, you know, figure out why the fuck they attacked us after we destroy them.
Can I make a quick perception check or investigation check on the boat we sunk to see if it was part of the boat crew that were chasing us away from the previous harbour? Or would I recognise it?
You know what? Yeah, I'll let you do that instead of trying to give the other ballista shot advantage.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be a perception.
Okay.
With this one, you're still at disadvantage. Sorry, because it's the ship until you buy that watchtower.
For 4 hours at a time. Let's roll my tuning dice, shall we? Ooh, perception. Your boy. It's a +0. Never mind, I'm not playing this. I'm not playing that. Damn it! I was well excited for that. 15. Missed out on a natural 20 there.
15. You're just to make sure I'm getting this right. You're making sure it's not the ships that chased you from Dragon's Head.
Correct.
Yeah.
These are distinctly not elven ships.
Okay.
Oh, good, they're
We had an
new
armada.
friends.
Yeah, we had armadas chasing us, if you remember rightly.
Yeah, I remember. I can't forget that.
I'd love to ask the captain if we should just disengage and hurry on our way, but I know what Feng would say.
I think we should attack, honestly.
All right.
Like, get as close to them as possible and destroy them. And then, you know, maybe
Yeah, I think-
steal a person or two.
I think we just take the shots from here and let them go.
There's a message from Feng. He says that he has a power cut, so
Oh!
Oh no.
so we might not get him back.
Alright, we'll find out. Do you guys want to double move? Or
Double move one
single
shot.
and double
Yes.
fire?
I would say double fire and maybe move backwards and like loot the ship. See if we can get get me in there so I can have a ganders around the ship, see if there's anything valuable.
We could do that with the second ship.
Yeah. I'm just saying this is an unnecessary fight and Krish is humanoid. This is not like a whack a bit of wood on it and leave it. This is a
We can fix
needs to
it.
heal properly.
I know healing spells, so does Galad.
And we're on a time crunch. And Galad's healing spells are shit.
I have a good one.
I will follow your orders.
Do we have to elect a new
Yeah,
captain
definitely say
temporarily?
let's fight.
Yeah, Feng will say let's fight. Do you guys want to move twice, fire once, or move once, fire twice?
Move twice, fire once.
Alright. So, 20, 60. 20, 60. There we go. Which one of you wishes to fire?
Keep the luck going?
Yeah, I keep the
Go
luck
for it.
going.
Okay.
Alright, Galad, off you go.
Ooh. That's an 18. Holy shit.
18 hits, roll your damage.
Jesus Christ, dice. 29, 39, 42.
42.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, yeah, another shot impacts into the deck. You see a couple of people scatter. It looks like splinters fly. So you can see some of the size of these splinters. Naval warfare is like terrifying. Some of the splinters are the size of a man's arm.
You
And
could almost
yeah,
say, you could almost say I'm good at long range combat.
Yeah.
And have lots of experience with it.
and you see them scrambling. They're gonna, seeing that they can't escape you, they are slower than you guys. They are going to move their 20 towards 20, 40. And they're going to fire at you twice. And the first one is going to be, that's terrible, a 10. The second one is going to be a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
And Krish takes, that's a good roll. I've got to double that number. Pete, do math. 96 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right, crew, your turn.
Move twice. Let's ram him.
Hell yeah.
All right, you're gonna move twice. 20, 60, 20, 40. And you made bite instead of shoot.
Yeah.
Who did the bite last time?
I did.
Should we? Yeah, cool. So, Paraxia, if you want to give it a go this time, you haven't been able to do too many rolls lately, so we'll share it out.
So, plus 13,
plus,
right?
Plus 13 on Krish.
32.
32.
Natural 19.
That is definitely gonna hit. 5d12 plus 10.
I don't have any d12s out. It's almost like I don't need them.
Literally made a comment to myself earlier, like I won't need any d12s, and here I am needing d12s.
Yeah.
Right.
Who said that
So,
before
5
we
d12s
started?
plus 10, right?
Yep.
Fucking 12. 18. 30. 35, one more, right?
Correct.
52 points of damage.
2 was kit. And crunch! With another loud snapping sound, this ship loses the back end. It's still sailing, but there's a huge hole. You can see water starting to pour in. Like the crew on the other ship are panicking and rushing around. It seems you definitely have the upper hand.
How close are we?
Yeah.
Next to it.
Can I put a darkness on the ship to try and just get in the way of any ballista shots?
So here's how it, because of the way these work out. You throw the darkness out, and then the ship moves, and the darkness stays where it was. So the ship immediately then moves over 40 feet out of the darkness.
Instead of the
and-
darkness idea, can I jump on board, nick a person,
No.
and then jump back onto onto Krish?
No, until I make boarding rules for this little mini game.
I just wanted a dimension door over, so I wouldn't even have to board.
If you guys had said we want to go sailing on Krish in the chat, I would have come up with a lot more in depth.
Well, thanks for having
nope.
something at least.
What if a person falls off? Can I nick a person that falls off?
Okay, guys. Come on. Let's...
Just want to find out who's
They
taking
move 40 feet and fire twice at Krish. With the heavy damage they're suffering, their morale is much lower. So the first shot is 21 because the morale drop, but misses. It hits the side of Krish's shell and just digs into the metal plate, and you can just see this ballista bolt just sat there, not actually piercing enough to harm him. The second one is going to be a 23, so that will do some damage. Krish takes 12 points of damage.
Did you just roll 12 ones?
I rolled 6d10 and got 12.
That's an average of 2 every dice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of ones.
Someone actually just accidentally put half a ballista in there.
Actually, that's an average of 1.2.
Right, okay. Crew, your turn.
Firing shots? Are you gonna
Are we,
look out
we're
for
still
advantage?
we're still on them, aren't we? We can bite them again.
You'd have to,
Down the bite.
move again. You can move and bite.
Yeah,
You have
and still get a
sacrifice
shot off, right?
Yeah, you'd get one ballista, one bite.
Yeah.
Let's do bite first.
Yeah. Do you want the bite?
Alright, so you move in. Who's not going to shoot?
I was gonna
You know
say,
what? I
does
don't
Galad
trust-
want to do the bite?
Yeah, I don't trust my luck on this shot anymore.
You want to have a go at the bite, so
I'll take the shot.
yeah, you go ahead and bite. Paraxia, you can make your perception check and see if you can get Marle a bond.
Please.
No.
No.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
-3.
-3. Oof.
I rolled a natural one.
Youch.
Oh wait, no, never mind. That's -8.
Yeah, not good for you. All right.
That's really upsetting. I have to roll this with disadvantage because I just got a nat 20.
No, it's a flat roll.
Oh, okay, flat.
Flat.
Oh, okay, so I got a nat 20.
Natural 20. Okay, and for Chris's bite, plus 13, right?
24.
24. So 5d12 plus 10 for the bite, and 6d10 times 2 for the critical hit on the ballista.
That
Let's check this
is
off. What's-
70.
Okay, and the bite.
Wah!
24.
45.
Yeah. So the bite comes in. Krish takes another massive chunk out, and as he turns away, you fire that ballista clean through the hole, and it just buries through itself through the bottom of the ship, which immediately begins to capsize and just becomes a wreck. You guys have 2 light enemy vessels that have been sunk. Now, you can salvage a ship for 50 hit points returned to Krish per ship, or you can loot the ship. Or you can do one of each. You have 2 ships. You can either loot it, as you don't have a prisoner cell yet, so you can't take prisoners. Or you can loot, or you can use it to heal Krish.
Christian. We got an apothecary. We got Marle. Krish ain't looking that hurt.
I can breathe underwater indefinitely.
Yeah, I think we should double loot.
Double loot. Yeah, fair. Double loot.
Or what we could do is
Because I
loot
think Feng
one.
would choose that.
If it's good, come back off of it. Like we get good loot, then we loot the other one. If not, then we salvage.
That
Yeah.
works
Can we do
for
that?
me. Yep,
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay. So one of you needs to head up an investigation check, including the ship's morale, which is currently, because you've succeeded in a battle, no longer -4, -3.
I have
Okay.
good investigation.
F plus 2.
So do I. But like I said, I can also
7.
swim for as long as I need to. So it's entirely up to you.
You go ahead. I've rolled enough this time.
All right. So your investigation check -3 to it.
Yeah, which is still a +1.
Dude, I had a +4.
With the -4?
Yeah.
With the -3, yep.
Yeah, she has
Yep.
a +7.
Too late. You let Praxi go.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So +1, dirty 20. No, natural 90.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
You managed to get. Let's see. This is the ship 2. So you get 100 gold's worth of silk, 100 gold's worth of tea, 200 gold's worth of spice, and 250 gold.
Insert joke about Boston Tea Party.
I'm the only one not English here.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do with the second ship?
That's pretty good.
It's not the best though.
Let's heal Krish.
Yeah, let's salvage.
Okay, you salvage the ship. Krish restores 50.
Like in the long run, we sunk that ship for 550 gold.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but a cut of that's going to go out towards the apothecary and Trundle,
Yeah.
No.
and then split among us.
Hold on, he said he already did that.
Subtracted. I've already subtracted.
Oh, okay. So that's still 550 between us all. That's if we manage to sell the spice.
That is
and the tea.
if you sell it. Yeah, that is if you sell it.
Yeah.
So remember, so does someone that's good at taking notes, wish to write down the inventory for Krish? Yeah, Galad, do you want to keep track of Krish's hit points and inventory?
I can do the
yeah, sure.
inventory.
Yeah.
I take quite a few notes. It's entirely up to you.
All right, if you both wish to write it down, that's great, because then if you forget or someone misses it,
I like to know because I'm usually the one arguing with everyone else about what we should do with shit. So how about we both write it down so
Good
we have
idea.
opinions?
I trust you both. I would like to pump 5th level mass cure wounds into Krish.
Okay. Now, before you start healing Krish,
Uh-huh.
whilst Krish is at sea,
Yeah.
he cannot be healed by spells.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Hence
we'll
why
wait till we get-
salvaging at sea is important.
Yeah.
When you get to a harbour,
Uh-huh.
you can spend an hour for every 5 hit points. Or, if you are in a populated harbour, so a city or a village, you can recover for every 1 hit point you're missing is 2 gold.
So we can't just use our spells.
Can we
No.
ask the apothecary to do it?
No. So the apothecary has some skills that they can do, but to essentially, you guys have Krish because I didn't want to be boring and give you a regular boat, and I think all I do. However, to make this come a little bit more important as to why you would want to salvage ships is because it's the only way you can heal whilst at sea. And it is possible, especially on longer voyages, you could go back-to-back fights, which is dangerous, obviously. I think it is safe to say that should you ever lose Krish whilst in the ocean, it is a TPK. Because the only person that can survive that is Paraxia, and he would be assumed to have been eaten by some sort of sea monster if he's in the ocean. So yes, losing Krish whilst at sea has very bad consequences.
Okay. So what's the inventory on him right now?
You guys have your inventory there, right? You wrote it down?
So I've got what we've just taken.
Yep. 100 golds of silk, 100 gold of tea, 200 gold of spice.
And 250 gold.
Yeah, that can go straight into your treasury. You can divvy it out.
I'm assuming you're going to, right?
Yeah, I was thinking, well, we can put it in the healing Krish when we get back into a harbour.
That works too.
Yeah, if you want to keep track of that money in the inventory, you can save it as the bank basically, and take out whenever you need it. But that's a conversation that you guys need to have as or character. So you guys, you spend a little bit of time. Trundle operates the little crane on the side of Krish that they use to load and offload goods. He packs away the ballistas. He pats one of them as he does. I thought these would come in handy.
I'm gonna hug him.
Being half your height is sort of just engulfed. But no need for that. No need for that. You're paid for it. Looks like we did take some damage. I'll use as much of this salvage as I can to repair it.
Thank you.
You do notice that a lot of the damage being done to Krish is on the armor plates, which is probably why you're not necessarily going to be able to heal with healing spells.
We have a half robotic dragon turtle now.
Yeah, but
Iron
armor-plated dragon
turtle.
turtle.
No, he's a
Alright.
robot. Sorry.
As you guys finish the salvage, you have a moment to chat with each other. If you wish.
We should get going.
Yeah,
Hi, Tail.
that's fine.
We sure didn't waste much time on that fight, though. Holy shit.
Ship fights are scary.
I mean, holy shit.
Holy shit. We could get a catapult for the turtle.
I don't think we need it.
Anyways,
Just a big
this
catapult.
is our last day of sailing, right? Was
This
day
is your
3.
last. This is
Yeah.
day 3. Day 3 of sailing.
Let's hustle our bustles, please.
Let's
Yeah.
get these seeds.
Double dash.
Okay. As you guys continue heading now in a more southerly direction, navigating through this area, you guys begin getting closer to the area that you now know to be known as the Ashen Place. Ahead of you, the rock and cliffside begins to make way for a black rock face. All signs of beach and grass come vastly more sparse. And as you look out, sand begins to turn grey and then black. And in the air, you can see these small motes of material every now and again being picked up by the wind and spreading across the terrain. I think it's here where we're going to take a break. It is 1:30, so we'll take a break here.
Hopefully
It's
Gimli
10
gets
minutes,
his,
in a while. Hopefully he gets the power back.
yeah.
We'll shoot him some messages, and we'll see if we can get him. But for now, 10-minute break, and we'll be back at 9:43.
No problema.
All right, see you guys in a bit.
Okay, I will do that thing where I run an ad, like a pro streamer that I am. Boop. Alright, be right back!
Hi, chat. I am the entertainment now.
I brought cookies. You want one?
Nice, nice. Oh, please.
They're maple flavored. And they're like Oreos.
Very jealous.
You look very zoned out.
Oh, I'm just, Pixie's got this, like we're doing like a bad guy like series of one-shots because we've just finished our Friday night campaign. So we're trying to find something to do in between. And Pixie's come up with a really good idea where we play bad guys trying to get good. And it won't be streamed, so I'm going to talk about it a little bit. I'm playing a Mind Flayer. My character's a Mind Flayer that was trying to become a Lich. And 3/4 of the way through trying to become a Lich, made the decision that they didn't want to anymore, but had made the commitment and killed like thousands and thousands and thousands of people and absorbed their souls. Broke away from their elder brain and stopped all their mental connections with their group of Mind Flayers and is like a solo entity. And I'm just I'm just messing about with the I'm currently messing about with the actual character sheet because I need to come up with like a name. I need to come up with like a mini backstory as to why I'm in the like rehabilitation to become a decent being again.
If you don't want to figure out a reason, by the way, I don't know who it was. I think it was Lemon, coming up with the concept of being there because you've been court mandated.
Yeah.
So I could just in the session 0 just do a little mock trial, because I've already had the idea in my brain. I know exactly who the judge is.
Tim.
You know,
No, got
I'm
that.
actually
Cooler.
I'm actually quite jealous that you guys get to like sit IRL in a group and do this
Oh, it's not
together.
IRL.
We still do it over Discord.
Yeah.
But we have had some sessions in IRL. Because
Yeah,
we
they
have
were
a very
great.
lovely
I actually
Newt.
I don't have anyone to play with around here because the city sucks, but I did just download or buy a game that's based on D&D called Neverwinter Nights.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
I played a Neverwinter game. I don't remember which one.
There's an
That's the one I
MMORPG
played.
called
Which is the one I've
Neverwinter,
played.
and It's
Yeah.
not this one yet. Woo.
Is that what a Levistus Tiefling
No,
is? A Lich in
no.
rehab?
No, a Levistus Tiefling is a Tiefling spawned from the demon Levistus. Levistus is in the cold layer of hell, if I remember rightly. And that's why the Tiefling I play is blue. And it's also resistant to cold. Well, no, I'm resistant to cold because of my warlock act, but nevertheless.
I was going to say you're
Yeah.
blue because you're part Smurf.
Yeah, that as well. But yeah, no, Levistus Tiefling is like all Tieflings are based off of the demon that they technically like come from. But yeah, so like each sort of like pact that you would make with like a demon, for example, as a warlock, normally benefits from that. So being a blue Tiefling, I went for like a more water-based themed pact, which is why I am a fathomless.
Pretend
Elite Rehab is our Friday night thing that's going to be coming on. No, so Tieflings. Oh, I can't remember the lore behind it, but like Tieflings are basically
They're like descendants of demons.
yeah, they're descendants of like demons and fiends and stuff, as far as
Yeah.
I remember. That's like their basis.
Kinda.
Yeah, trying to explain what a Levistus Tiefling is.
So a tiefling means that at some point in your ancestral line, your ancestors were basically, for lack of a better word, touched by devil blood.
Yeah.
And it's integrated. But this for D&D, especially 5e, Wizards of the Coast, it's years ago, like many generations ago. Normally, it's not like your parents were human.
Like your uncle's a demon.
Yeah, it's been so long that Tieflings are their own race now. The different types of Tiefling, Levistus is not the type of devil. It is the realm or the layer of the 9 hells.
Yeah, which is the Ice Layer, which is the layer of which Levistus resides, if I remember rightly, knowing my lore a little bit, because I've done some reading.
Correct. So Levistus is the layer.
There, isn't it?
Levistus is the layer, not the devil.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, the typical red tiefling that you see in a lot of the artworks The original idea is that they were from Avernus, which is run by Zariel, the archdevil of the first layer of hell.
But yeah, so, but like also, there's like a little thing on tieflings where not all tieflings. Sorry, not all like. there's like a little thing about tieflings where like there's like a little bit of lore where they reckon like 3/4 of the population at some point has been touched by like a demonic blood, and like so at any point it can break out in your like line of lineage and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. Could play for some really nice like backstory stuffs.
Yeah, I mean, if you go via the official lore, anyone that plays a tiefling, if you go for the official Forgotten Realms, is shunned by society. Yeah. No one trusts you until you, you're seen not because you are a devil, but because there's all the misconceptions that people have that you might be a devil, or you've got devilish blood. There's a reason you're not raped. Yeah.
So you get like houses of like elves and stuff.
Yeah. 5e society, mega racist.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
But you get like families of like high elves and shit that like they'll reproduce 1,000 times, and then they'll just like one day just like fucking random like half elf, half tiefling will pop out like, hello. Remember me from a few thousand years ago when like your uncle hand shook a demon that was bleeding, and all of a sudden it's corrupted your whole entire family lineage?
God,
well, I've come out to say hello now. I've come to say hello now because, and oh, by the way, all of your offspring now from the future, as long as this one breeds, is going to be me. Like, fucking, it poses for some cool like backstory stuff, because you can have like this proper like high-end elven family, and the famed daughter married to the rich son of a different family, and they're expecting their firstborn, and it's a fucking tiefling. Imagine, like that's a cool backstory twist. Imagine. Don't get any ideas for I've not written out my parents and my backstory about.
I've already decided the most.
Okay.
You don't remember it. You are new.
Mm-hmm.
I've already written it. You're just gonna have to discover it. Do we have any word from
No.
Feng?
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
I did drop him.
Not on mine either, so I'm assuming it's just gone. We had a power cut earlier.
You
Wait.
probably said
Yeah,
that in this
not
one.
not like a crazy one, but because our thingy tripped. I had to call our landlady and was just like, I don't know what to do. But it's like, yeah, I found the little box of the switches and stuff.
First thing I check when I got the power guys, I'm
I
like,
don't
right,
even know
let's
where
check
it
the
is.
fuse board.
I had to figure out where it was. And I was looking at one thing and I was like, this isn't a thing with switches on, this is just a thing.
We've had enough power, like just slams at work, where like randomly like the lights would just go out. We're like, what the fuck? All I did was put this vape on charge, and it's cut all the lights out. And then you open up the fuse box, and all the light switches are just off. And it's like, yeah, click, 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 click.
It's a good job you're not
That's so
connected
much
to the
fun doing it.
entire, like, the entire mall.
No, God, no.
No.
Accidentally trip entire shopping malls worth of electric.
We had
That happened to me when I worked at a mall store because we had a huge windstorm and it knocked out the power for like half the city because it got to the transformers. You couldn't
damn.
see anything.
Yeah, we had one of the shops in our shopping centre had like a power trip to like up the whole row. Back when I was in the old location for our old shop, and the bag shop decided that they were going to like run every single electrical appliance underneath the sun and shut the power down for 3/4 of the shopping centre that was connected to that part of the centre.
Nice.
For the best part of 6 hours, and I got paid for all of it to just sit there and go, sorry, we've got no power, can't sell you anything.
Oh, that happened at least 3 times while I was working at Walmart, and there'd always be people coming in because we can't lock the doors. We're not allowed to. It's like trapping people inside, right? They'd come in and they come to the till and want to buy this, and I'm like, I can't bring you through.
Yeah.
Well, what if I pay cash? It doesn't fucking matter. I can't use my till, you dumb shit.
Yes, literally. And then like, man, to be fair, that day I got free ice cream. because obviously we were next to a sweet shop at the time that sold ice cream, so I got free milkshakes and stuff. It was great. I was living my best life.
Heck yeah.
I was never off long enough for that to happen.
Free haircut as well. Got a free haircut because Brian was bored.
Love that.
Yeah, it's good. Right then.
All right.
We might have to
What about
continue. Yeah. Still
Yeah.
nothing from Gimli.
Yeah, I'm having a quick chat with him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nothing yet. And he has checked the few.
I was trying to say, get to check the fuse board. Oh, I'm so sad I didn't get tattooed today.
That do suck.
Next week. Next week.
Alright. Here we go then. So we will return and continue. So, Soul Searchers, you gently glide Krish closer towards the shoreline, and get to the point where he's stable, and it's not too far from the dry land. You just hop across. Trundle turns to you guys and says, I'll wait here. You guys go do your thing. We'll hold Krish and keep things at bay. We'll keep an eye out for any more of those pesky pirates. Yeah, do your thing.
Good idea.
Thank you.
What about Xandris?
Oh yeah.
They poke their head out. I'm all right. I'll keep saying. Oh, by the way, here you go. And they run across to you, and they hand you one potion of healing.
Oh. Each. Or just one?
No, just one.
Okay.
They're not that good. That's it. Like, they're not that good.
So I was meant to bring this up. Could we, in theory, pay for like Xandris to get like better equipment and stuff and upgrade the apothecaries? This was a conversation I was meant to have earlier, but my mind blanked real hard.
Yes, you can. So, you can upgrade the apothecary. It is going to cost you 5,000 gold.
I do not have that kind of money.
Oh
but
my
thank you for letting me know.
god.
So the
Same with Smithy, I
apothecary,
guess.
the smithy is also 5,000 gold. Yeah. I did get the watchtower wrong. Sorry, the watchtower wasn't 1,000. It was 8.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's
Feel
within
like
the
you
realm
won't
of
let me get into
possibility.
combat, that's going.
Hey Marle, do you know you can make things for like 4 hours at a time?
Huh?
You know you can make things for like 4 hours at a time?
What in what
You made that
context?
chair, and then you made the sled.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Is that just off your imagination?
Yeah, as long as I know what it is, I can make it.
So, could
But,
you in theory
I
just
mean-
make like...
Sometimes
just
I'm
gonna-
limited to size.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, because like if you can make something that's not very expensive, but just sort of tall. I want to try something real quick. Like, just make like a real big flat base that sits on the top of Krish, and it goes up, 10, 15 feet. Do you reckon you can make something like that?
It's
Not
got to be
expensive.
medium
Yeah.
size.
I can make like the size of a person. I haven't
Oh.
made anything bigger than that yet. I don't think I
Okay.
can. I can make some steps that are like 6 foot tall.
I don't think that's going to give us any like actual visual advantage, unfortunately.
Okay, let's get going, guys.
Yes.
All
We're
right.
not in a port town, anyways.
You guys exit the safety of the shell, stepping onto the land. Your feet immediately sink like half an inch into the ground. Some of this dust comes up, and as it lands in your face, you almost feel it, almost like splodge like snow. But then you wipe, just realize you're smearing ash across your face.
Ew.
The smell here is not pleasant. And as you guys begin stepping forwards, I would like everyone, as you start your journey, Ashen Peaks, Constitution saving throws.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, Marley,
The
do
what,
you smell
sorry?
that?
What?
Smells like farts.
It smells like ashy farts. Like somebody ate a bonfire or something.
What are we rolling for, guys? I missed it.
Con save.
Con save.
Constitution saving throw. I'll roll for that. Yeah, he's fine.
18.
You're fine.
15.
16.
15 and 16.
Mhm.
You guys are both okay.
Good.
It looks like you guys are staving off the worst. It just smells bad. There's this slight sulfurous hint to the air. You get the feeling that prolonged exposure to this could be bad without some sort of equipment to deal with it. But for now, you're doing okay. You're immune to the effects of the ashy peaks for one day. You guys begin heading into the terrain. What would you like to do? You see all these jagged cliffs and canyons, these spires and mountains. Not large, but numerous. The rocks here don't have any curvature to erosion. It's very sharp.
Mean.
What will be told, like, place-wise, this, stuff that we're looking for would be, like, where could it be?
It's at, like, they said it would be sort of where the ash, I'm guessing, meets the green. Is that right? Can I roll a history check? Only because I can't get my tablet.
Your notes are notes for a reason.
Yeah, I know. They're not on the paper,
I was-
they're on the tablet.
I was there when you had the instructions, right?
No, I was on my own.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Going on your solo missions to show off how charismatic you can be.
Yes, and going off to help the guards and dobbing in our favourite place to drink. Listen, I point at Marley. We're at an impasse here. I fucked up. You fucked up. But you've done it twice. I've done it once.
You haven't known me long enough. I fucked up so many more times than that.
That means you can't hold shit against me.
But I could still take the piss.
Yep, and I can still retort, fool. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy to roll that history check. Just for the sake of getting up and potentially not having written the notes down. Or are you going to make me get up and get my notes?
Roll a history check.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I am. I am proficient in history. That's good. 17.
17. You know they're somewhere here in the Ash Peaks. You know they mentioned that it was where the green makes way for them.
Okay.
Oh. So how do we find that?
We go until we find the green. And then we look for the green making way for the black, which I'm guessing... Oh no! It's grass! Just give me a sword and I can swing it at things. Oh! Whilst we're talking about swinging it at things, someone mentioned salamanders.
Salamanders.
We should definitely be on the lookout for them.
Yeah. I have a neat idea.
You mentioned
Actually.
that chair? I'm gonna throw it
No,
off the
nothing
cliff as
about
soon as you make
wheelchairs,
it.
but I am thinking about
good.
that in the back of my mind. No, I wonder if this is a thing that I can try to make. I'm gonna use my performance of creation to try and make a compass.
Ooh.
Because there's no restrictions and compasses aren't magical.
Jack Sparrow's is.
Jack Sparrow's is magical, but like this is just a regular compass.
Definitely didn't have the live tweets of their court case going on in the background.
Let me have a think about that one.
I mean, like a sundial compass.
Yeah. Like this is
Basic compass.
Are you trying to make a compass or are you trying to make a sundial?
No, a compass. Like just a standard.
Sundials for telling time, you guys.
Yeah. That'd be
also
really useless when we're in like
basic-
darkness because of all the ash like blocking the sunlight and stuff.
Yeah, you can kind of make like a basic compass out of a sundial though, because as long as you know which way the direction. the sun's
Oh
going,
yeah,
like
but
sunset
this
and
one
stuff,
just
you know, you're
regular
northeast.
compass.
I know these
This is like my
sundials, so-
one good idea this session. This is Pixie's good at one good idea.
Yes.
Um,
That's not a good idea, blowing a hole in the sun.
You. I don't see why you could.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you can make a compass.
Hell yeah. Alright, we have a compass, and now we know which way is north. Does anyone know how to use a compass, by the way? I just made it because I know they're helpful.
I mean, we know if we go
Anyone?
north.
Is anyone proficient in survival or navigator's tools?
Survival?
Survival?
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm proficient. I am proficient in survival.
I will say you would know how to use a compass.
Sweet. There you go, Paraxia. Have the compass. It's pink.
Click.
Okay. You know which way is north.
And I know that north is where the green is going to be eventually. So, because when we parked Chris up, we kind of parked it in like the intersection of you go further left, it's going to be horrendously ashy. We go right, it's going to be okay. That was sort of the aim.
Yeah. So if you look at Roll20 right now, it will show you where you.
Oh, we're still on roll 20.
Okay, then yeah. So yeah, we need to make our way a little bit north. Could we? We benefit from using Nuki here to smell out like bad people and salamanders and shit. Nuki's a hunter, right?
Feng turns out, they can sniff things out.
So could we just keep Nuki on alert for like incoming reptilia?
That's the point. I didn't make a concept. Okay.
You're welcome.
Um,
Thanks for helping.
Reckon you can do that, girl? Nuki sort of starts to sniff.
Oh my gosh.
Seems to be trying to keep a nose out.
I will also, and I'm not the commander-in-chief, but both you and Galad, Marle are both pretty perceptive salamanders. Fire-breathy things, I'm guessing, because, you know, it's ashy around here and warm. I think we should definitely have more than one person keeping an eye out for these things.
Yep, fine, as long as you navigate.
Yeah, right, let's go north. Hi-ho!
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, so you quickly realise that if you went directly north, you go back into the sea. So I think you want to go northwest.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys begin your journey. Travelling. Now, at what speed are you taking your journey? Slow, normal, or fast?
Normal.
Normal.
As the navigator-in-chief, we go too fast, we warm up too fast, things are going to get very uncomfortable quickly. We should be moving at
Okay.
a normal rate or slower.
Alright. Now, are you guys trying to be quiet as you travel through the ash peaks? Or...
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Can everyone make me a stealth?
Stealth check.
Paraxia does not want to get munched by big lizards.
I rolled good.
You know? I wish I had those like rolls when I was rolling earlier. I was still a -1, I don't know why I give a shit.
22.
Now I know how... Ah! 9!
18.
I need better armor, fuck my life.
That's the worst roll I've rolled all night with a d20. Is Pete froze?
No,
No,
it's just
I'm
heavy thinking.
double checking things. I'm trying to work out. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to work out where Galad your disadvantage on stealth comes from.
I'm holding a shield. But we
Correct.
talked about this and you said it doesn't do anything, so... You told me to ignore it before. It was a long time ago.
I'm pretty certain I told you that the shield you are not proficient in. If you wanted it to do nothing, you would need to. I recommend you take the shield spell.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
You are at disadvantage, or you can unequip the shield.
Yeah, I'll unequip it, but yeah, I remember like a long time ago talking about this.
Alright. Poor Paraxia with disadvantage and -1. Alright, what are our stealth checks?
9.
I think I said 22.
You did.
Yeah,
9,
cool.
22,
You need to do Feng and Nuki.
18. Feng rolled fairly high. Okay. So, traveling at a normal pace, you're doing your best to stay as quiet as possible. You guys begin traveling for the better part of half a day. And as you start getting sort of... Are you sticking to the coastline? Or are you going into the ash wastes proper?
We'll move in a little bit. Not like vertical, fuck it, we might as well just embrace the worst as it comes. Like, we'll try and make it as comfortable for ourselves as we can.
Okay. As you travel for about half a day, you start like shying away from the coastline, knowing that you're looking for something here in the Ashen Peaks. You do come into a problem with your compass. The more you begin heading into the Ashen Peaks, your compass begins to spin erratically.
Well, that's something I didn't really think about.
The temperatures.
There's something fucking with the compass.
Who had the compass? It would be Paraxia. Can you please make me a survival?
Oh, that's such a good roll, but it's cocked. Natural 20.
Natural 20? Very nice.
29.
Yep. So, as you notice the compass beginning to spin and become more of a hindrance, you actually end up putting the compass away. Remembering which direction it pointed, you look up and you, through the sort of ashy fog that is slowly gathering and building and getting heavier as the deeper you go, you do your best to just keep an eye on that glimmer of sunlight above you that sort of breaks through every now and again, and you start using the sun to guide you more than this.
You said we've been traveling for the better part of half a day, right?
The better part of half a day.
Compass is gone.
Yeah. Oh, the compass will go anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. 4 hours, isn't it? But maintain course and heading. As it passes midday, you guys are making your way through this land, and all of a sudden, Feng and sort of turns as Nuki. Okay, he stops listening to Nuki, who then begins staring in a direction, begins getting lower. About 80 feet away, those of you with a passive perception above 14, so 15 or higher, which I believe is everyone apart from Paraxia. Yeah, so the two ladies. You notice a large figure beginning to sort of shift amongst the ash. You can see the dirt on the floor rising up slightly, and then occasionally breaking through the ground. You see a lick of flame coming off of the backs of scales, as there is something in the distance ahead. Doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Phil put Paraxia in on this information. Scaly, creepy thing! Doesn't know we're here, though.
Listen, I strictly said I do not want to get eaten by a fucking lizard. Where can we hide? Is there like a rock nearby, or like some
We
Do you-
can
jagged
try and
rocks that we
sneak
can, like-
past.
Do you
Oh,
think
I'm
we
not
can
very good
hide
at
in the
s-
place that it lives? It's
We'll
not
try
a
and
dummy.
sneak past.
Yeah. Could try doing sneakies.
Oh,
I'm
I
sure we
just-
can't kill it.
Yes, Feng. Please no.
Aww.
I mean, Feng, let's be honest, I'm not very sneaky. This is gonna go bad anyway. But fuck it.
Alright. Feng agrees with the majority. Can everyone make me another stealth check as you try and get around this thing?
Everyone roll initiative.
16.
23.
16, 23,
-5.
minus
Oof.
5.
Oh,
okay.
no, sorry, -6.
Minus 6. Even as you guys start heading out, the majority of you being fairly quiet, sticking to shadows and doing your best to hide and keep rocks between you and this lizard in the distance. Paraxia, you stump, and a couple of rocks begin to scatter by your feet. And Feng grabs you and just stops you from moving for a moment. I don't know why I did that. Kind of wanted to fight. And slowly pushes you on as a group. You have failed your first stealth check, but you're not busted yet. You do notice as you look out, can Galad and Marle put perception checks?
Yes.
Mm.
18.
Was that 18?
Mhm.
Okay, both of you, looking out, you see as the creature that was moving in almost circular motions seems to have stopped. And it slowly begins to head your way. It's getting closer, closer. Is there anything you guys would like to try and do? You're currently still hidden.
I think it knows where we are.
I think we need to
Double.
just be a little bit more quiet. I can try
Double.
again.
We'll double back and go, like, to where it was before.
It's
Back
gonna
around.
see us. We need to just keep going. If we scrap, we scrap. Just keep moving.
We could
can't
probably
stay
just
still.
speed it up. I'm sure it'll be fine.
No, we just go normal pace. But hopefully, I don't trip and kick a rock this time.
Just walk and act
if
like
not-
it's normal.
And if not, Feng gets what he wants.
I like this plan.
Right.
Fuck's sake, you guys.
So you guys try and push on. Can everyone make me another stealth check?
Fucking nervous.
Dirty 22.
30, 20,
23.
23.
Oh, 18. I got a natural 20 and a 19.
Alright. Feng and Nuki both nat 20. Against their better judgment. And against all of Feng's inner desires. You guys do your best. You start moving away a little bit, but almost a little bit quicker. Shifting location, waiting, looking, shifting location again. As you do manage to bypass this creature. As you continue onwards, continuing north, the sun begins to press down behind the terrain, and you begin to lose your light. What do you guys want to do?
Navigator, where are we going?
Well, I need the light. So I think we need to just get up into some rocks, get as comfortable as we can, rest up for a little bit. But we need to have watches. Need.
Good thing you've got 2 elves then.
I know, pretty helpful, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna camp?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
In some rocks, like not on the floor. Like I want to be up and elevated, so we're not like.
And we're taking watches?
Yeah.
Got it.
I'll do first watch like usual.
We got 2 elves. Do we need 3 people on the watches at night, or is it only 2?
For a long rest, you need 3.
Take one of them.
There's only gonna be one of us on watch. The other 3
So-
resting.
So you have to split up. You need. You only need 4 hours. So yeah, you're right. You could just do the 2 elves. Actually, you're right. Just do 2 elves.
Yeah.
First things first. As you're leading this little incursion, Paraxia can make a survival check to try and find somewhere off ground and on solid rock to camp.
19.
19. It doesn't take you long, maybe the next 10 minutes, just scrambling and bouldering across some of these sharp rocks. They almost cut into your fingers, but you do find a ledge to pull yourself up onto. Quickly have a look around. It's almost like a sort of a small cave or a nook made of this natural plateau that can look out a little bit and you can get a good view. You do find a place to keep. It's warm here, and as the sun goes down, it doesn't seem to cool. Not much. Do you guys wish to set a fire?
No.
Tell you what though, Paraxia is butt-ass naked, trying to cool down.
I prefer this to the cold.
All right.
Now I'm thinking about what a tiefling dick looks like.
Got horns. Sorry.
No!
Sorry.
You know what they say about horn sizes?
Not in this game.
Okay, we gotta go search fanfiction websites. Be back in a minute.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Oh, I think we don't get fan art because
Somebody could do fan art, but not of this.
please not of that. All right. So, you guys begin to settle down, begin to rotate watches. I believe Galadesis said you take first watch.
Yep.
Perception check.
Ooh, not 20.
Very nice.
8, 9, 31, 32.
32. Keep an eye out as your 4-hour watch begins to tick by. You look out and you once again see that burrowing movement, although now further away, maybe 200 away. And you do see as occasionally it parts, and this long snouted lizard with sort of wispy membranes of flame, almost like whiskers, perks its head up and looks around before curling over itself and burrowing back under the ground.
I
With
name it
that,
Endeavor.
sorry.
I name it Endeavor.
With your perception check, looking around, there are a few of these. Maybe 4 that you can see as these glimmering lights in the distance, some much further than others. They don't seem to group up, they seem solitary, as you get a little bit more information. As for the size, judging by the look of the head, and how it sort of almost splashed out of the ground and back in like a fish or a dolphin. These things are easily 10 foot long, lathered in scale and wreathed in fire. However, it seems your camp has gone unnoticed. As your shift comes to an end, Marle wakes up to take your place, and you begin your meditation. Marle,
Yes.
can you please make me a perception check?
Yes, I can. That's a really good perception check. 24.
24.
Yeah.
Okay. You, as you're taking your time scanning the area, you spot similar things. You don't spot as many as Galad, but you do recognize that they seem to be territorial. Something else catches your eye. Maybe 500 feet away, nestled up off of the ground, against the cliff face, you see another flame that stays still but flickers. It's tiny
Somebody
bit.
else's camp. How far away are they?
Somewhere between 4 and 600.
4 and what, sorry?
4 and 6, somewhere between that gap. It's hard to tell in the dark.
4 and 6 what?
4 and 600 feet.
Oh, right, okay. The range on that. What's the range on detect forts?
Like, 60 feet.
Oh. Boring. Okay, that's fine.
30, I think it is.
Oh, it says it.
Does
Does it say it? No, it doesn't. It just says self. Thanks, D&D
Yeah,
Beyond.
it's like a 30-foot radius,
Okay.
like 30 foot forward, 30 foot backwards,
Aw,
so 60.
I was going to see if I could hear the forts. So between 4 and 600 feet away, there's basically another camp.
It looks like it could be.
Interesting. Okay. And they're not doing anything, they're just...
Yeah, detect thoughts is 30 feet.
Okay.
In the dark,
Yeah.
you may be an elf with dark vision,
But I can't really
you
see.
can't tell.
That's fine.
You can't tell. Yeah, dark vision doesn't give you indefinite dark vision. For you guys, it only spreads 60.
Okay. I'll just let them be. And I'll tell the group when they wake up.
You guys wait. You'll watch slowly come to an end. Just as your watch begins to end and your companions begin to wake and rouse, you see that little light in the distance get snuffed out. What you guys want?
So yeah, there's another camp, like 400 to 600, yeah, a bit away. But yeah, I saw their flame and they just extinguished their little campfire. So that guy that disappeared, that big hoity-toity chancellor man, could very well be like right over there.
To be fair, he left 2 days prior, took 3 days via Krish, 6 days to get here, roughly. I don't know that information, never mind. Redact all of that. Took 3 days to get here. He could be here. If he isn't here already, he's getting here today.
What happens if we bump into him? Like, what do we do? Do we just be like, hi, how are you? Are you here for the same reason we're here? Do you have any nefarious purposes for why you're here?
I think it's more of a help him.
Like, do we
until
trust
he
him?
hurts us. No, but at the same time, we don't
want to
not
antagonize
trust
him,
him.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if
We don't want him to know that we don't trust him.
if we do run into him, can I go into his mind?
Will he know
Does he
you've done
know
it?
that you'll be
Only
there?
if I press.
As long
I
as
can
you
hear-
don't press them.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
the
hear like
surface thoughts, go
surface
for it.
thoughts for a little bit and see what they're thinking about. And he's probably only going to be thinking about what he's here for.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be thinking about lunch very much.
Yeah.
Right. Flame seeds.
Let's go find him.
Thank you.
Do I need a compass? Or can I just
Do you
look
want
at
a
the sun
compass?
again? I'll take one until the sun's up in the air.
Alright, I'm going to make another compass. And this one's going to be purple.
Okay. So you remember you can only do this once per long rest.
Yeah.
So you create a compass, and from where you guys are, the moment you create it, it always going haywire.
Oh no, I can do this more than once, by the way. I just have to expend the second level spell slot.
Cool. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, the compass is there for 4 hours, but it's not helpful.
Well, we tried.
If we go in the direction that you saw the fire, we can look for footprints.
Yeah.
Marley, which way was the fire?
That way. And I pointed
Marley
in the
points over
direction
where
of
all the
fire.
salamanders are.
Maybe it was a camp of salamanders. Like highly sophisticated salamanders.
How about no?
I don't
Yeah,
know this
that's
area. They could be really well educated.
You really should get a move on.
We need to find these seeds.
Let's go. So yeah, we'll walk in the direction of the campfire. And find
Keep my eye out
footprints.
for footprints,
Okay.
yeah.
Paraxia, make me another survival check.
Oh, let's roll underneath my pens. Is that 13 or 15? Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. 15. 19.
For a total of 19. Alright. With the direction that Marley is pointing, camp that they saw last night, you realize you're heading southwest, not north. As you guys begin heading that way, are you taking it slow and stealthily, a medium pace, or fast?
Medium.
Medium.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a stealth check. If you take it slow, you get advantage and stuff.
I don't need advantage. I got a nat 20. Plus 3.
Nice.
23.
Okay.
Did you get a 1, Paraxia?
Rolled a 2. I have a minus 1.
God.
So 1 natural 20 for a total of
23.
plus
Oh,
the 5 for getting a
so-
critical.
Yeah,
So
28.
28.
And then 23.
23. Feng got a 7. Nuki got a 50. Okay.
D&D makes me want to stress pee sometimes, I swear to Christ.
You guys begin heading in that direction, taking your average pace, making it a little bit harder to be sneaky, especially for those wearing armor. And you continue heading forwards bit by bit, and what you travel 100, 200, 300. And as you begin to come up towards the rise, some 460 feet from where you originally were, you look across and you can see a figure by a snuffed out campfire, grabbing a backpack that seems to be loaded with some sort of clanking material. And they seem to have a small glass jar with some sort of light emanating from it. You see them cloaked in a black coat, sort of like a big trench coat, And at first you think they're hunched over. And then those more perceptive of you realize that they're not hunched over, they're stood upright. This person's maybe 3.5 feet tall, if that.
Oh.
And they seem to be clearing up their campsite. They haven't noticed you.
So not the Chancellor.
No, but they have what we need.
Do they? Is that what we
what's in
need?
that
Small
jar?
glass vial. Small
Ah.
glass vial, light emanating from it. If I remember rightly, that's what it does.
Is this like the? Is this the only thing? Because is there more?
Well, we probably needed to grab a couple to be safe, but we should at least make sure this person is okay. I'm not going to steal from them, but
I think we could ask them where they got it, maybe.
that's also what I was going for.
Yeah.
How far away are they?
From where you guys are now, maybe like 80 feet.
You could just walk up and be like, "Hi."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Are we killing them?
No,
No.
unless
Right.
they try to kill us.
Just checking. As you guys start walking up, you abandon your stealth. It doesn't take long for them to sort of begin to hear your footsteps on the ash behind them, as they sort of spin. And the first thing you sort of catch are these sort of glowing orange goggles that they seem to be wearing as they spin. You see this really large, bushy, white moustache that seems to be waxed and curled upwards into this sort of horseshoe shape. Their beard has 2 massive braids here and then just flowing down in the middle as they sort of spin. And underneath the hood, you can see the wisps of little white hair flecks as they turn. Oh, goodness gracious! People! Don't eat me!
I won't eat you today. Just kidding, I don't eat people.
Today? He starts backing up towards his fire. He steps on the hot embers. Oh shit!
Mind that it's hot.
Yeah, we don't want to alert the lizards, so we're not here to hurt you, I swear.
Hi,
Right.
how are you?
Hello. I'm nervous. Who are you?
Hi.
Hi, nervous. I'm Marle.
Hello, Marley.
Hi, I'm Galadesis. You can call me Goliath.
Galadesis. Very. Okay. Feng. Oh. Okay. You're a big fella, aren't you? You realise you're looking at a gnome. It sort of looks at Paraxia. Do you all have names?
Yes, Paraxia.
So what's your actual name? Because your name isn't nervous, is it?
Heavens, no. Can I quickly ask, what are you all doing here?
Name
Before
first.
Paraxia, calm down.
You have a
We
very,
need to
very
learn the
fancy
flower.
thing in a jar. And it just so happens to be the thing that we're looking for. And we were kind of wondering not to take yours, obviously. We just want to know if there's more.
This thing?
Yeah, that stuff.
Oh, right, okay. Down jar and he shows it up, and as he holds it up towards you, you see that it is indeed some sort of flower burning that he seems to have plucked. This thing? You're looking for these?
Yeah,
What's his name?
he hasn't given it. He hasn't said yet.
No, the name of the flower.
The name of the flower? I don't know. I just got here. But I found it. I found it on my way up from
Oh, so you just picked it out of curiosity rather than, looking for a
Yes!
specific thing.
There were quite a few. I only needed one. I went to study it.
Okay, wonderful. Can you point us in the direction of the others that you saw?
Oh, yeah, of course. That way he points directly south.
Okay. How
Shit.
far south?
I I was traveling. I've had it for 3 days. Near the garrison.
Near the garrison? Whose garrison?
What's a garrison?
The Ash Peak garrison? The fortress down to the south?
And you snuck past all of those people inside the garrison?
Oh heavens no, I work there.
Oh, okay. Oh, so were you walking back that way?
I will be. Yes. Sorry, I realize I have been exuberantly rude. I am Bobbin Finkelberry.
Of course you are.
Yes, you are.
What was that supposed to mean?
I'm Tom Bombadil.
I've just had so many gnome stereotypes for names. It's so funny when I hear one that fits the stereotype, you know.
Right.
So
Well,
we.
I'm glad to be a racial stereotype.
It's okay. I'm,
Marle, stop talking. Would you be able to take us with you? We need to find some of those flowers for someone who's very ill.
Someone's very ill.
yeah.
How on earth could a flaming flower cure someone that's ill? Very exciting news. If that's what it's for, I will definitely find out.
She has a very specific condition, apparently, but we're told it's a very medicinal flower of sorts.
Medicinal? Blast. I was kind of hoping it would explode.
Who knows? It might.
Yeah.
We don't.
Like if you fuck with
never
alchemy, you can make so many things explode.
Oh, I'm not really that much of an alchemist.
What are you doing then?
I'm actually looking for. Where? You're not the enemy, are you?
Oh, we're your friends.
Lift up your hair.
Okay.
Sort of.
I
Okay, so does a
nice
slow
hair.
move around you.
Max's hair is in a tight man bun, so he just turns his head back and forth.
No. He sort of tries to reach up but can't. He's too short. No antennas. No.
Why
no
would we have antennas? Who? What? Wait. People have antennas?
Oh, not good people. The bad people.
What bad
I
people
dropped
have
down for him,
antennas?
so it makes it easier for him to check me.
He sort of pokes his finger through. Yeah. He looks at Feng. You haven't even got hair. All right.
What kind of
And he looks
people
at
have
Nuki.
antennas?
That's a lot of hair.
We can assure you he has no antennas. We've known him for a while.
I've also not heard of any beasts getting caught by it. I think you're all okay. Right.
Caught by what?
What was I saying?
You were saying that people have antennas.
The enemy have antennas.
Yes.
That's useful information for us. Can we please find this flower? We are very short.
We
on
can
time.
walk and talk.
Very, very short.
Walk and talk, because
Yeah,
I'm
you
very
also-
curious about these antenna people.
But we still need to try and keep quiet. Remember.
Yes. You don't want to walk and talk in this place. It's quite dangerous.
Talk and whisper.
Okay, real quick then. What else were you looking for? Because you were talking about something you were looking for.
Right. Yes. You're not the enemy. I'm pretty certain I'll be okay to tell you. I'm looking for salamander poop.
Is there something special about salamander shit?
Yes. It's highly volatile.
You can make explosives out of poop?
Salamander poop.
I'm gonna
I am
pull
so
Paraxia
gonna
aside
get
for
some
a second.
salamander poop.
Maybe after he finds us the flower, we could kill a couple for him, because there's bound to be some dung somewhere. Flower first.
I think we're specifically looking for the seeds. I did write it down somewhere. Give me a second. I'm fucking getting my notes out. Shit.
Where there's flowers, there will be seeds.
So where have you all come from?
Oh, far
You're
away.
Quite a colourful bunch.
Mark using 17 different fucking notepads. Making everything harder for himself. Fucking.
We're all kind of from
What was it?
all over the place.
I'm from the Springwood.
Springwood?
From a circus.
A circus in Springwood?
No, I'm from a
No.
circus. She's from Springwood.
Oh, right.
I'm actually from Southwood.
Oh, Southwood. I've not been there.
Neither have I for 100 years.
100 what? Aren't you that curious? We make mental note. As he sort of leans over to his shoulder, he brings a hand up and just taps. What you hear like a click underneath his cloak. Subject 1. 100-year-old Tiefling must investigate further.
I'm sorry, what did you just talk into?
Me? What?
I saw. Don't you try to be loosey-goosey with me? I saw you.
Oh, I talk to myself sometimes.
Yeah, of course you do, talking to your shoulder.
Click. Click. Subject 2. Very suspicious of others. Click.
Very intrigued of others. You're not very good at being silent, sir.
Not really, no.
No, you're
it's
very
never really
terrible
been
at
my
that.
forte.
Yeah. And I kind of want to know why you know about antenna people and you were talking to your shoulder.
Do you want to walk and talk dangerously, or
Yes.
should we sit down and talk?
Let's
or
walk
should
and
we
talk
walk
dangerously.
and try to remember this conversation later?
Let's walk, please. Please.
We can walk and talk silently. Like, not well, quietly,
No.
not silently. Well, if we don't walk and talk, I'm just going to get into his mind.
What?
See, I'm not very good at talking silently either.
Yeah.
Subject 2. Now I'm suspicious of them.
Whilst Bobbin is talking into his bloody shoulder, can I have a quick glance down at the flower, please, to match it up with my memory that I've all of a sudden woken up properly?
Okay. He's currently got his hands sort of around it.
I'll ask him if I can have another look.
Um,
Feel free to hold it.
he sort of shies away. What are you looking for?
Well, we're
Putting a
looking.
thing in a jar, dumbass.
We're specifically looking for the seeds on that flower, potentially.
I don't see any seeds.
Well, can I at least look at the flower then to see if it's the right flower we're looking for?
I suppose so. All right. After you tell me how you're 100 years old.
I got frozen in ice.
Please, he's young.
And then you were stoned for a
Subject
while,
was
don't forget
frozen
to
in
leave that.
ice. Subject was frozen in. Subject 1, frozen in ice, must return to cryogenic research immediately. Possible answers. Click.
Do you want to click it again and say he got frozen in the world heart?
Oh yeah, like that's important.
Click. Subject 3. Bollocks. Expedition every 100 years. Click. Damn it! I don't know when the next one is.
Can I look at the flower now?
Okay. He hands it over.
And I glance at it. So does it have black straight lines, orange seeds, and a black stem?
It has a black stem. It has black straight lines. Doesn't
No
seem to be seeds.
But this is definitely the flower I'm looking for.
Looks like it.
It.
Or at least the description you've been given.
Yeah. These flowers. And I hand it back to him.
Well, thank you.
Was there any with seeds? We're looking specifically for the seeds.
I wasn't quite sure, but I had to pick it in a hurry. There was a rather large beastie near them.
Rather large beastie in the form of a salamander.
Yes. I was going to try and gather its poop, but I got scared.
Well, we can
Alright.
help you gather its poop if you tell us what a fucking cryogenic is.
Me.
What
It's
the
a-
hell's a cryogenic?
Big fancy word. I invented it, I think.
Yeah, sure you did. What is it?
I want to freeze someone to see if I can make them live forever.
Okay.
And Paraxia like dusts himself off. Well, at least 100 years.
Are you some kind of mad scientist, man?
Mad scientist? I beg your pardon, madam.
Okay, well,
Same.
are you a sane scientist?
I I don't even know if I'm a scientist. I'm an inventor! I invent new things. I test the boundaries of creation.
Okay, I have an invention, right? I've been working on it, and it's really cool. And
Go
you know
on.
people who can't use their legs, right?
I don't know any personally, but go on.
We had this one, I point to Galad, lost the use of her legs for a while because she fell off of a mountain. So I was like...
Subject 3. Click.
So she fell off a mountain, and I was like, okay, well, we need a way for her to get around. So I built her a chair with wheels, and I called it a wheelchair. And I want to find ways to make it better.
Curious.
I know. It was really cool.
Wheelchair, though. It seems like such a mundane name.
We'd have to give it something clever.
Like, wheel is what it's on. You've got wheels on it. It's a chair. Wheelchair. Can't you be a bit more creative with the name?
Well, the name doesn't even matter. I just want it to work better. Because
What about the Roller Blaster 7000?
Oh, what's right? A
The
Rolling
Galactic
Master 7000.
A Roller Blaster 7000!
Roller Blaster 7000. Well, no, we'd only call it a Roller Blaster 7000 if we put some fire on the back and made like fancy jets or something.
Paraxia puts his hands over both of their mouths. We need to find the flower, please. As much as I love both of your inventions, and you're both very funny to listen to, we need to go. I lift my hand off
I
his
lick
bobbin.
your hand.
I grab your tongue.
Yeah, between the fingers.
Why didn't you just say so? Come on, let's go.
I said so!
Wait, oh, sorry. Oh, click subject 3. Short temper.
No shit, Sherlock.
I am...
What's a Sherlock? Is this
What's
some
a
kind of...
cryogenic?
Is this some kind of cultural slur?
I'm going to zap both of you. I'm going to make both of your hairs fall out. Let's get walking.
That
And
doesn't seem very
quietly.
nice. Okay, well, I've got to finish packing up my camp. Just,
Okay.
He turns around, he starts putting things in his backpack. And you watch as he's got quite a small backpack. And he picks up a frying pan, puts it in the backpack,
Of course he has
picks up another
a bag
pan,
of holding.
puts it in his backpack, and he just seems to be packing things endlessly into this backpack.
What was his name again?
Along with the jar, Bobbin Finkleberry.
Bobbin, you have one of those magical bags, don't you? I have a quiver that does it.
Yes.
Marley, does that really matter right now?
I'm really excited.
What part of we are in a hurry do you not understand? Do you want the...
This person keeps talking to their shoulder. It sounds like that, the shoulder is remembering things. They know what a cryogenic is. They have a bag of holding. They want to know why people have antennas on their head. I think this is quite important.
For you,
for everyone, why do people have antennas on their head?
I don't want
we can
to
find
have to
out
resort to this.
when we camp. When we camp.
I don't
Let's
want
just
to
keep
resort
walking.
to this.
Anna
Glad.
has a cool
Glad.
bag.
Glad. So help me, I will make you cold again.
Oof.
We are being
No,
petty
not
and
that.
bickering because we're warm. And no one likes the
I'm
warm
not
when they
bickering,
go
I'm
from
just
sheer cold to
excited.
warm. I know, I get it, but we are in a rush.
Like a
Is Bobbin
big
still...
rush.
No. He's doing it again.
Group 1. Main subjects. Lack of cohesion. Possible social fracturing. Mutiny? Question mark. Click. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, follow me! As he turns and starts walking down the slope. And as the first couple of steps sort of almost skid down some of the rock, you all just hear this loud hissing sound. As the conversation has garnered some attention, and the ground around Finkleberry's feet coils. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Did you just sneak robots and cryogenic people into this campaign?
No.
Literally, like, I know you guys are in character, but there are robots now. He's talking into a fucking little recording device on his shoulder.
You know for a fact it's probably just like a modified Sending Stone, right?
No, I don't know for a fact, because people have antennas.
It's not going to be antennas, it's going to be like biological, like they're going to be like fish people. Or, funnily enough, probably salamanders people.
I'm absolutely waiting for this to be a really well-educated group of, what's the fucking word? Whatever. Artificers who have created robots and recording devices. I am never leaving this area. This
is how Pete introduces Warforged into his D&D campaign.
Exactly! I'm so excited. I want to give Marle a bump to her intelligence just so I can fucking understand more of this.
You're gonna get into like, oh, I'm so excited to meet the antenna people, and they're gonna be mind flayers, and they're gonna fucking eat you alive.
Well, that'll be a fun way to die. Can we do my backstory stuff first before I get mind flayed?
Stop talking to Bobbin and we shall.
I can't stop talking to Bobbin. He just, every other sentence he says is something intriguing and ridiculous.
He's small enough that we could pick him up and cover his mouth the entire time.
Yes.
All
I'm going to fold him into that bag of holding.
I think you should do that to Marle.
And every 10
minutes,
not
putting me in a bag of holding. I will dimension door out.
You won't go anywhere.
Can you do that?
Dimension doors can go across planes.
So number one, you have to physically fit inside the rim of the bag of holding to get in it. So you couldn't post Marle one. If, however, for some reason, if you did manage to get Marle inside, there is no air and they will suffocate, and they can't dimension door out because it's a different plane dimension.
It is.
So we got a
So please don't suffocate me with a bag of holding.
Well, then shut your trap.
Otherwise, I'll have to bring in my other character who will also be very intrigued by this.
Why don't you trust the more intelligent elf here?
I do trust you. But this guy's talking about cryogenics and robots. And Marle doesn't know what a robot is. She's never seen one.
We are so bad on a time limit, guys.
Yeah, we really are.
How bad is the time limit, by the way? Because I'm not taking that seriously, at all.
Like the Queen's dying, we need to help her.
And the Chancellor could be trying to kill her.
Yeah.
Or
so we're trying to beat him there.
Her. Yeah. We're trying to beat him there.
We can so beat. We're not just going to beat him there. We're going to beat him there, and we're going to bring an army of robots.
Yes.
Or antenna people. Either way, I'm pretty happy.
I'm set on antenna people being very bad people, so I don't think it's going to be the antenna people.
We might be able to steal one and reprogram it.
I love this. The theory crafting going on.
They're going to be bipedal, bloody. What are those fish that have the laws on the front of their heads?
Oh, no.
Anglerfish.
Yeah.
They're going to be bipedal anglerfish, and we're going to go be like, oh, the cute light, and you're going to get your head chopped off.
Oh, they're so creepy. I hate them, but Marle would love to see them. Oh, if I die because a fish eats me, then whatever. I just want to know why there are robots.
Right then.
It's gonna be 2 weeks before the next one, right?
It'll be. Oh.
Okay, good.
What happens in 2 weeks?
Hold on.
30th.
Do you need me to get a calendar? The dates.
Next week is
the 20. That's the 30th.
Next week's
in 2 weeks, it's the 30th.
21st. In 2 weeks, it's the 30th.
Yeah.
I may not be back from London Comic Con because I might be back in the evening of Monday.
Yeah.
Whether or not I will be alive enough to run a D&D game, I don't know, because that weekend is Comic Con, and then I come back in the month.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
It might frustratingly be 3 weeks.
Okay.
I'm just not available next week because my boss is a piece of shit.
I'm not available next week because I am getting tattooed.
Nice.
And I'm not rushing it, so.
Okay, so on that note then, I hope everyone has had a very wonderful. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope people watching have enjoyed it. And
Who doesn't love watching people bicker all day?
oh yeah, that's my favorite bit.
Okay.
I think we'll pass it back to Pixie to finish the stream up.
Yeah.
And to us, I think we'll say goodbye.
Okay, y'all. See you
Have
later.
a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Nah.
Good night.
Also, jump to a call afterwards. Pixie, lastly, we've got a conversation to be had.
Oh, cool.
Right.
You need
Bye,
helmet.
chat.
Bye. Okay. Ready time. I want to know why there are robots in the campaign. Okay, that was really fucking cool. As always, these are gonna be available on my YouTube channel. If you didn't get to watch, or you want to watch it again because you're a nerd. But that's the link containing all of my social media anyway. So follow me on stuff if you like. Tomorrow I'm releasing a new episode of my podcast, and I'm going to be playing Horizon Zero Dawn in the evening. We're doing DLC stuff, so that's going to be really, really cool. We're going to go raid my friend Pixie Pizzazz because she's a wonderful human being, and I don't actually know what she's even playing. Let's find out what she's playing. She's playing The Sims, and I fucking love The Sims, so let's go raid Pixie Pizzazz. How do I spell her fucking name right? No, I only gotta end the stream. No! It's okay. How are you today, zombie? Okay, I am spelling it right. Good. I'm good at spelling. That's so nice to hear your voice. Ah, you sweetheart. We're gonna go raid my friend Other Pixie. So if you wanna come along, that's totally cool. She's a lovely human being. There are some raid messages if you guys would like. Casual swearing emanated from Pixie's room. The cult to gaming has been issued. I have a foul mouth, honestly. I swear so much, it's hilarious. Obviously, the first two sub messages are raid messages are for subs. Third one is not for subs. Let's make sure I've actually copy pasted it. I'm good at this. All right, I am gonna shut the fuck up now. Example of my amazing potty mouth. You guys go do something nice for yourselves. I love you very, very much. I hope you really enjoyed the stream tonight. And I will see you all tomorrow for podcast and Horizon Zero Dawn stuff. Okay? I love you guys. Good night. Beep boop.